Right. Like, yeah, when, as soon as it goes going, he's gonna like, that's like
43 people.
43 people in the room already!
Bloody hell, nobody else freaking the...
Well, you're just having problems left and right tonight.
My technology isn't working.
Alrighty.
You broke it. Oh.
How can I chat?
And a Twitch heart. Woo! Let's check it out.
I'm gonna restart my iPad.
Okay.
I feel like
Go for it.
this is like Friends, except better. If you're wondering, who was it? It was I'm not fat, just husky. The show is Friends. I love Friends. I fell in love with it, and this is what it is.
I can't believe you've
it's
never
so
watched
much
it
fun.
until, like,
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
Everyone tells me I love the show.
I'm restarting my device.
I'm Not Fat, Just Husky wasn't our only follower. We also just got a follow on Twitch from Irish Patty PSN, and we really appreciate that because, guys, we are at 962 now.
Correct.
962 hearts. We are on the road to 1,000. It could happen tonight.
Bloody hell, bloody hell.
Bloody hell. But let's start the introductions.
They don't say that.
They do a little bit.
Let's start the introductions. Guys, this is the Level Up Show, a gaming dedicated talk show on every Thursday and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We talk about all things gaming, biggest news from the industry. I'm Andrew, got my co-host here, Mike, and we also have Kristen in the chat room. And who is this dark passenger?
What is that a thing? I'm really upset about it. Do I reveal?
Reveal your secrets.
Is it working?
It is.
Good.
Oh my God!
Oh my friend. Bam, bam, bam. It's the Level Up Show with my best friends. Except I'm here for the weekend. They've been dealing with me, and now I'm on the freaking show. I'm so excited.
Oh my God!
I'm freaking out, and I'm rocking a beanie for Mark because Mark's not here tonight.
Yeah, let's talk about that. First of all, Mark's not here. He's very busy.
I still love you.
He's very busy. He's a very busy individual.
He is very busy, but Greg was able to fill in. He's got his Delson beanie on. He's got his old school Level Up Show shirt.
I'm an
but
OG
he
fan.
Also, is so generous.
OG fan.
When coming this weekend, he gave us all gifts. So let's show these off real quick.
Oh, you got.
First off, he got me an awesome Journey shirt right here. I freaking love this thing already. Amazing shirt. Thank you so much. It is very comfy. It's like a slim fit.
They're all
Perfect,
slim
perfect
fit.
fit.
I don't need to keep talking in British.
No, you don't.
At least stop.
I'm so excited.
We're already done with that.
I know.
We did that yesterday for way too long.
What yours is fitting, I think, for sure, of you.
Get a life,
It says "Get a Life" with one up, and I think Kristen's might be the best of them all.
Oh, she's standing.
It's a giraffe, and it says "Get on my level."
How crazy is that?
So good.
The ability to even find any of this right now is crazy. Everyone's
freaking
saying
good.
hi. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited.
I still can't get on.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that message is about, but someone's Batman.
Like, it's gone damn, Batman?
So guys, as I was saying, really trying to hit 1,000 hearts tonight. We're really excited. Thank you so much to all
Just
of
shy
our...
of 40 away.
Yeah, less than 40 now. 962 followers. Thank you so much to all of you if you are in the room right now. If you haven't followed us yet, you can go on twitch.tv/The Level Up Show. It's right there on the virtual sign. And you can heart us. If you do that, you'll get notifications whenever our shows go live. You can also follow us on Twitter. You can like us on Facebook. And we're also really pushing our YouTube. Thank you for the Twitch heart. I'll get that in a second. We're also really pushing our YouTube right now at youtube.com/The Level Up Show, level spelled LVL. Archive all of our main episodes on there. Actually, we archive everything on there. So if you subscribe, you'll see anything that you missed. You still having problems?
Yep.
I also just threw in Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. So all the links are right there. Yeah. I'm like the replacement Mark, except not as good looking.
Ah,
Right.
God.
Okay.
You don't look
Yeah,
like
pretty
Ryan
much.
Gosling necessarily.
Do I
no.
not at all? No, I don't fit that vibe. Who do I look like?
Shia LaBeouf from Even Stevens, probably.
All right.
Guys, I'm trying to get on.
Or Muppet?
Yeah.
Which Muppet am I?
So it's
Me and
more
Chris
your
decided to go
keyboard
with
and not
Muppet
the...
It says my
Am I like the
keyboard's
guys in the
connected. I
balcony
can't
that
see the
just...
chat.
No,
Yeah.
no. I think it's, I don't know, I think it's the nose.
It's the...
mainly.
It's always the nose.
I think it's mainly the nose.
It's always the
It
nose.
makes Greg look like a Muppet.
Oh, only from the side, though. So nobody can see that. Don't worry about
It's
it.
a lot. Those words always mean the most. When you can't tell from the front and it's only the profile, that's how you know it's a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
Except if you currently
All right, let's get into what you've been playing. We had a really good time yesterday, all playing Just Dance
Oh my
2014.
god, that was so funny.
I don't know if anybody saw that. I know Dave did.
Dave
We
was-
streamed it on Ustream, and Greg is freaking ridiculous at that game.
I got them
That was
moves
so
like
good.
Gregor. That's Dave.
You got the moves like Gregor. Yeah, that's
Moves like Jagger. Favorite song.
What was one of the other ones that we did that was really entertaining? I can't
Drew and
remember.
Kristen did an amazing pelvic thrust to YMCA.
That was
very
good.
entertaining.
That was a fun one.
We got Prince Ali, Fabulous He, Ali
Prince
Al.
Ali, I don't know the words, so I just.
I thought you were trying to mask it from
I
the
want that.
Twitch
Was it-
censors or something.
Or that too. That's it. Oh right, because
We can't sing too much, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, we can get away.
Although we've never been recognized
Yeah.
for the Twitch censors on music and stuff like that.
So I can type in the chat, but I'm not getting any chat.
I don't even see you typing.
That's
That's
because
so
you are
weird.
not on the Level Up show. You're on Kristen Says Be Nice. You go to following and you click on the Level Up show.
I love this show.
Oh, this is great.
91 people! Woo! I'm so happy that I'm sitting
We're at
over here.
91 already? This
Yeah.
is unbelievable.
When people,
Sorry, you have to
when more
go
people
out of
show
it.
up, I get to point to you up here. I'm like Vanna White, except I have a beanie.
What?
Vanna White. The Wheel of
Are you just
Fortune.
talking for nothing at this point?
No, I show the people.
Show them what?
When
What are
they
you,
when
Moses?
this.
You're going to have
Oh my
problems.
god. Is that what it looks like? My party.
I have to show the people.
Okay.
What is that?
Hopefully it doesn't affect our stream, but you're just going to have the stream open and the chat open. Hopefully
Yeah.
that works for you. Guys, let us know if the stream starts lagging, and we'll have to fix things because we have Kristen also streaming the chat at the same time. But
It's not a vlog moment. It just isn't working.
120 people! Oh
my God!
Kristen, do it live! I'm so excited, and I have no
What the
idea.
heck was that?
I don't know.
Alright, we need to actually do something.
I
at
know,
this point.
I know, I'm just
We're
very-
just kind of like bullshit.
We also played Braid. I played
Well,
Braid.
mhm.
Oh, you finally played it?
Yeah, I started playing Braid.
How good is it?
I really like it so far. Like it's really tough to get your head around at the beginning, and I
Oh
was
yeah,
just
it's
like,
a little confusing because like the different.
they don't tell you anything.
Oh yeah, there's no like input, no help.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you have the rewind tool, what does it do? And then after a while you start to realize, oh, some of the clouds are moving slower when I do rewind and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess when you rewind, certain things don't move the same way. And then I realized, oh, those things have like a green aura around them. So I need to look for those objects, and those aren't affected by the rewind in the same way. And then that's when you start to like, oh, it's clicking. I get it now. It's starting to make sense.
The best part about that game, especially watching you play it, is when you think you got a jump and then you don't, you rewind to it, and you just have to get that one little inch gap to get onto the platform to get the puzzle piece. And Drew yesterday was rewinding, he'd be like, la, 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 and he was right there. It's that
It's so frustrating
I know,
because
it's
some of those you really have to time
Right.
perfectly. Like there was one where there was a little enemy actually that had a green aura, and he gets shot onto a platform, and all these bullets are going by, and you have to use the rewind to make it so the bullets don't hit the creature moving long enough that he can fall onto another platform. You can jump on him, balance up, and get the puzzle piece. So it's like, because it's off screen. I don't know why they did it that way. The enemy is off screen, and you're trying to rewind without seeing him, and it's like, come on, is he gonna make it? And it's like, oh, this is so frustrating, but at the same time,
Yeah.
very good.
Very
I'm enjoying
addicting.
it.
Very addicting gameplay, that game.
Everyone's saying the stream's gone.
No, I just told them all to refresh. Everyone's saying it.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, guys. It might be because Kristen is streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a play button now. That's good. How'd you do that?
No, because it stopped.
Oh.
So I just won't restart it.
Yeah, just don't restart it. That's perfect. All right, yeah, guys, that's it for what you've been playing, I think, unless somebody else has been playing anything.
No, but I'm very excited. PSM put up a flash sale of heroines and video games, and I'm going to be picking up Mirror's Edge for $2.50.
The heroin flash sale?
The heroin flash sale. Not the drug, but females and dating.
Everybody that I talked to on PSN is saying the same
I don't know
thing.
why I describe them as heroines. I just feel like that's a cool word.
That's what it's called. It's called the heroin.
It's a thing,
It is.
right?
No, that is actually what
Okay,
they're calling
good.
it.
Wait,
I didn't.
Wait, did that really just happen?
What? No, the flash sale? It goes
No,
on.
the heroin. You really
Yeah, that's the
did
real
that.
name of the flash.
I know, but did you not know that heroin was like the name for a hero?
No, I
or
did.
a female?
No, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. King often wants to know if he could pull off, if he shaved his mustache but kept like just the sides.
Who, me?
No.
You or him?
If he could.
I don't know what he looks like.
I know, but
usually
someone said
no.
it's terrorist.
I
like,
used no. It just looks like when I did it. Do you guys remember when I used to do that?
Yeah,
I
kind
look
of.
Amish.
without the mustache.
Yeah, I used to do. I didn't used to have. Oh yeah, that's right. You never knew me back then. I used to not have the mustache. I used to just be like this.
Yeah, because your mustache wouldn't really grow in.
Well,
like
no,
back
it
then.
was growing in. I just thought I looked Mexican for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Something in me just like, oh, you look like a Mexican. Don't grow a mustache. So I never did it.
Okay.
So there's your answer, King.
There you
So
go.
I would not advise it. I don't think it looks very
and
good. on
hopefully you're
people
not
that do it.
Mexican.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you're Mexican. I'm not. You know, it'd be like my last name's McLaughlin. I don't think that there's many Irish Mexicans out there.
But your first name is Jerome.
That is not true.
Moving on.
All right.
But real quick, I didn't put the heroin flash sale in the story, but it is a cool thing
Yeah.
because obviously there's a lot of stuff going around right now with like women in gaming, and also women in gaming journalism.
For sure.
And I think it's I think this is related to that. I think Sony's trying to empower women in a way by showing great
So,
characters.
shut the hell up about this whole there's no strong female characters in
Yeah.
video games. Look at all these strong female characters.
Are you able to see who just Twitch hearted us?
No, I'm not. How can I do that?
Okay, you would have to be on MoveBot. I'm not. I'll just do it myself, no problem. But we did get one from Rhino, 86, and also
Jay Sheppa.
Jay Sheppa, 728. So we're now like 35 or something away from 1,000 guys. Get us to 1,000 Twitch hearts. Big celebration if we get there. In the meantime, I think we'll start the level update. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, everything's up. It's also good for that speaker. Good for TV. So yeah, first story is the Rogue Leaders, Rogue Squadron, whatever you want to call it, game that was canceled for the Wii way back. We actually got leaked footage of it. IGN was the one to leak it, and it's right here on the TV.
So mad about this still.
So they revealed 2 trailers from an anonymous source, but it's clear that the content is real. There's no doubting really that this is true content. The title was meant to be Rogue Squadron Wii Rogue Leaders from Factor 5, which has since been disbanded from that terribly reviewed game called Layer for PS3 that just kind of destroyed them, unfortunately. But this was supposed to be, I guess it was supposed to be before that happened. Layer was 2007 or so. Maybe this was supposed to be right before that came out. But it was supposed to be a Wii compilation of Rogue Squadron Rogue Leader and also Rogue Squadron Level Strike, along with some modifications, of course, and some additions. One of those was supposed to be the very much desired lightsaber duel battles that everybody, well, that was the first thing you thought of when you saw the Wii, was lightsaber battles! Finally, we can do it! And this was going to be the game to do it. But
Usually
never
the most
happened.
upsetting part.
Yeah.
They could have done it with PlayStation Move too, but remember when that was a thing?
Yeah.
Everybody, PlayStation Move.
For like the 3 months that it actually was
I was,
happening.
I was gonna say 3 days, but was that the first time you guys had used them last night when we played?
Even Twitch art. No, I used it before.
Yeah.
But yeah, here you go right now. You can see some of the lightsaber duel stuff. You got.
You're just fighting Luke Skywalker off the side of the skiff.
They had like actual scenes from the series. You saw one where he's fighting Darth Vader right before Luke's hand is cut off. Spoiler alert.
Wow, he's a bitch in that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They just kicked him off.
Yeah, this is like directly from Empire Strikes Back right here. You can see. So yeah, I mean it's kind of a shame, but at the same time, I'm not sure exactly what this was supposed to be. It almost looks like a mini game compilation in a way.
I want to go back to this part right here. So it looks like in this part. Oh wait.
Just let it go. It'll play.
So A, Leah's a bitch, but B, I'm gonna pause at the right spot. It looks like you can import your Mii's.
Yes, you can.
So,
you're right.
Essentially, right here, you can put in the picture of your father and be like, "I am your father," and just kill him anyway. That would have been
You
great.
could have, but not anymore.
But not anymore.
Not anymore.
They dropped the ball
132.
on that one.
Thank you for the Twitch art. We're getting Twitch arts left.
Tourette's.
Hey, we're getting close to 1,000. So yeah, unfortunate, but at the same time, I think this would have just been a mini game compilation.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Show my
She's just showing me where you beat her.
Oh God.
Look how bad it looks on the TV.
Is that like a recurring thing now that I beat you?
No, do you see how bad it looks there?
I just said that randomly. Is that a thing?
She just bruises very easily. Do you remember like 2 weeks
She
ago?
bruised very easily. I just gripped her real quick. It wasn't anything big.
She messed up something.
No.
She messed up something, and then she's like, "Oh my God, no, he's gonna beat me." And I was like,
Oh yeah.
whoa.
Last week, yeah, that's right.
Don't put that out there, like, please."
I had a single needle in my arm to get blood work for life insurance. Because you guys can do that.
Ooh.
And I bruised so bad. It is crazy.
It's just a wee bit black and blue.
It doesn't have anything to do with this, but...
Okay. Why don't you start with the next story?
So Gran Turismo 7 will come out in 2015 or 2016. That's pretty vague. That's a big amount of time.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you were kind of wondering if it's going to come out in the near future or late future, I guess this helps a little bit. But series creator Yamachi once said that GTA 7 possibility coming in 2014, but that was unrealistic. He's now thinking 2015 and maybe even 2016 when talking about the next installment. He said everything will be running naturally. PS3 was much more difficult. The high quality of data that is being rendered on the PS4, I think, is going to make an incredible difference.
Sorry, I'm just pumping up the hearts.
Yamachi also said there is a clear vision for GT7 to do everything we couldn't do in GT6. We wanted to make it very Gran Turismo, and by that I mean it's going to be a game that matches the very era that we live in 2015 or 2016.
Yeah, I don't know why he ever said that it was possible to release in 2014. Like, that's this year. Like, there's no way that was going to happen. I don't know what. GT, first of all, is one of those series that constantly gets delayed. That's why they put prologues out, because they're trying to satisfy fans for that period of time and the big wait for for the mainline series. And 6 was a huge disappointment, actually.
Yeah, a lot of people were not happy.
No, not at all. Especially Forza has taken so much of that simulation racer audience because not only are they really nailing that, but they have so much customization in Forza Motorsport, and that's what people want now. They don't want 1,000 cars. They want really high premium style cars that you can customize.
Right.
That's what you want.
Right.
Yeah. So
give them a goal. I don't care. Like, why am I going to build up working with this car if I'm just going to have to get another one and then get another one? Like, there's no real point.
Definitely.
To it,
so Yamauchi, all I can say really is take your time and look at Forza. Look at what they're doing right. Continue to do what you do right with Gran Turismo. Like, we love having 1,100 cars, but make sure that the premium cars are premium. Like, make sure we can customize them, all that good stuff. We got a few more Twitch hearts. You guys are awesome already tonight. We've gotten like 8 so far, and we've gotten them from Irish Patty, from I'm Not Fat, Just Husky, Rhino, Jay Sheppa, Groove Mechanic, Ricky Rico, Hoopmaster, and Josh Keel. Awesome names tonight.
Hoopmaster.
Hoopmaster.
Wait, did you say poop or poop?
Hootmaster.
I thought you said Poopmaster.
So how about for the first 2 segments, Greg, you read off the green, and then for the last 2 segments, Kristen will read off. He has his own. I got everybody their own packet tonight.
Everybody, I just want to point out I have my own packet. I do, and I'm so excited. All right.
How was that?
I don't know. I'm just so pumped right now. You don't even understand.
Go ahead.
PlayStation TV releases without 1080p support for media apps. PlayStation TV released this month with tons of promise for a little $99 box. Unfortunately, it seems most of these promises have not been kept. First off, the mini console comes with the option to download Netflix, Hulu, and YouTube. The problem comes when you try to start them. It turns out these apps are not compatible with PS TV, even though they can be downloaded. Supposedly Hulu is in works with Sony to make their app work, but Netflix has no, in quotes, no current plans for Netflix on PS TV. That doesn't inspire much confidence. On top of that, the apps do not work, such as Crackle, Crunchyroll, and Quello?
Yeah, I think it's it.
Yeah, do not have support for 1080p resolution. That's also on there, the biggest games that don't work. On did you just read that on that as well? Big games, Gravity Rush, Uncharted Golden Abyss, they all are not compatible with PS TV.
And what's weird about those is
it's crazy.
Like Uncharted, maybe some of the touch stuff won't work, but I would think that they would maybe be able to patch it around that, because that's the thing is these might come the support because that's what they did with Killzone. They patched the support for Killzone, so maybe they just need Naughty Dog to, or not Naughty Dog, actually Bend in this situation, Bend to go in and patch in support for those scenes that need the touch, because there's the parts where you're doing the coal rubbing, stuff like that,
or the light,
and Gravity Rush has its own little touch stuff. So they probably just need time for those guys to go back and patch the game.
But more so importantly, the fact that Netflix doesn't have any plans. Now that doesn't really mean too much. You know, they could just say they don't have any plans, and all of a sudden, bam, they all say, all right, well, we need to make something with this firmware. You know, I mean,
how hard can it be?
It's not really that hard. It's a similar architecture to what they have already done for the Vita.
Well, that's the thing. It's just the Vita, and the PlayStation TV is essentially the Vita.
It's not exactly the same, from what I understand. It's done a little bit differently, so they do have to make a couple tweaks, but it wouldn't be that hard. So they can decide in a month that it would be worth it for them to do it.
Like, I saw IGN's review of it, and they gave it a 6.5, but they said it has tremendous promise. It's just right now it's a 6.5. They said...
Sounds like the Vita.
Kind of, yeah. They said it's almost worth getting for the PS4 streaming alone, especially if you have a wired connection. They said if you have a wired connection on both devices, PS4 and PS TV, that it's seamless. There's basically no hitches whatsoever. So it's basically, instead of paying $400 for a PS4, you can get a PlayStation TV, and if you have a good wired connection, guys, that's your new PS4.
Yeah, for sure.
You have 2 PS4s in your house for the price of $100 more. That's pretty awesome. They just need to get those other sides in play.
I was just surprised and shocked when I get Gravity Rush and everything, but it's just Uncharted. How do you not launch with that? No, I didn't. I was gonna get one, and then I just realized I never needed
a Vita.
One.
You mean?
Yeah. I have a Vita.
Okay.
Just a Vita TV. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or PS.
Uncharted was great.
I loved it. I loved Golden Abyss. It was amazing.
A lot longer
so many
than I
Vita
was
games are
expecting.
phenomenal. What was that?
A lot longer than I was expecting.
Somewhere up to like 30 hours.
Yeah,
for me.
it's the longest of the Uncharted games.
Yeah. And that's not even counting like trophy hunting and everything after that. It was just the campaign was amazingly long.
If you liked Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Golden Abyss is right there with it probably. So
even better in my opinion.
We're gonna open up Skype, guys. That's the end of our first level up segment. So if you want to call in, Greg just posted in the chat room. It is live for the Level Up
When
Show.
are we doing Pterodactyl Andrew, by the way?
Okay, how about 300's Pterodactyl Andrew?
You got it.
Because we're not there yet, right?
No, we're at 176.
Okay. Or how about 300 for Pterodactyl Andrew? What's above that?
350 is something.
350 is what? I don't know.
I don't know.
Giraffe
Figure it
Kristen?
out.
We haven't done Giraffe Kristen in a long time.
True.
Alright,
Very
and
true.
400.
Is Dino Team, I guess, again, as usual.
I don't know, can we do Dino Team again?
Yes, I think we can try to do Dino Team.
I think we need to moderate Dino Team. I think we need something different.
Okay, why don't you think about it throughout the show, and then if we get close to 400, which is a rarity.
Right.
So if we get up
214.
there, we're at 214 now?
214.
Okay, wow. Wow, okay.
What happens? What are we doing at 200?
Thank you guys for coming into the room.
Drew doesn't want to do anything at 200
Oh my
apparently.
gosh.
I was
Someone
thinking
wants. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Someone wants to know what my job is. What is my job?
On the show?
Yeah.
I just
Moderation.
learned all of this too.
Moderation, of
I
course.
am moderating in the chat room.
But also, she just chats with you guys in general. She's a part of the show, and she's talking with you guys. She is Kristen Says Be Nice in the chat room, and Greg is Greg_Virga. They're going to be talking with you guys all night, also keeping the chat room clean, of course, so that it's a better experience for the guys that actually care.
For sure.
Right.
You know?
Guys, Skype in. We'll take your calls, questions, anything like that. We're going to go to the chat room in a minute.
There we go.
There you go.
From Frostfire, very good caller. Hey, Frostfire, you're on the Level Up Show. Frostfire, can you hear me? I hear him a little bit.
Hey, what's going on? I actually did have a question, and yeah, I hear you. I hear you just fine.
Okay.
Hold on, let me fix something.
Okay.
Let me fix my.
Is this better?
That is perfect,
That's
man.
better.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you
okay,
perfect.
Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong microphone. Okay. Okay, that should be much better.
Yeah, definitely.
What's going on?
Okay, yeah, I was using my webcam mic. Okay. So, just out of curiosity, are you ever gonna move to streaming on the PC so you can get like better effects and all that than you can on the PS4?
We get that question every so often. The reason we're on PlayStation is, first of all, we build our audience on PlayStation. Second of all, we love the Playroom features, and third of all, it's gonna be tough to grab a PC audience at this point. Like, I don't know if we would be able to.
Yeah.
We don't have many people that have followed us from the PC. Most of the people that found us on PlayStation. So it's a little concerning.
Can't you watch PC streams on the PS4?
No, you actually can't.
And that's why we.
You
that's why-
can't?
Yeah, that's why we.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, if they
I
add
see
that
now.
update in, that'll change things for sure. And from what I can tell, this firmware 2.0 doesn't add that, actually.
No.
It just adds the
Well,
support.
nothing's said about it.
No, of course. But they are adding support for archives. That's pretty cool. Maybe
Right.
support for a heart button, which is very cool.
That's the best feature.
So, well, yeah, maybe they'll start adding that PC stuff in, because that's what Xbox One has, and it's awesome. They pretty much have a dedicated
Doesn't
Twitch app.
Xbox One allow you to watch PC streams?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I wonder why PS4 can't do that.
I think that there might be a little bit of a partnership there between Twitch and Microsoft. They-
Absolutely. Well, if you remember right, Microsoft was huge on saying, "Oh, we have all the best partners."
Yeah.
Right at the beginning, and Twitch was the #1 thing that they actually talked about.
Yeah, it was odd because they were really pushing the Twitch, but then Sony was the one to get it
They
first.
don't have streaming.
Yeah, they didn't get streaming until much later, right? They had a Twitch app for watching, but they didn't have a Twitch app for streaming. PlayStation got that first.
Oh, they have a Twitch app for streaming now?
Not at the beginning. Microsoft actually added that several months into the Xbox One life.
Yeah, I think it was February.
How good is it?
It's fine. I mean,
What, the Twitch?
when Twitch actually launched on Xbox One, it was actually better than PS4.
Yeah, it does a lot better over there.
But now it's matched evenly because when it first came to Xbox One,
Except for the fact that it can watch PC streams.
that's what still isn't better about Xbox One. Yeah, definitely. And they had 720p before PS4 did, but now PS4 has 720p as well. So there's that competition there, which is always great for the console generation, and hopefully them having the ability to watch PC streams will push Sony to include
in this
that
case,
as well.
Microsoft wins.
Yes, in this case, Microsoft does win the Twitch streaming battle for sure.
That's
Yeah,
interesting
quite.
to know. I would have never guessed something like that would have happened. Like,
No, I know it has to be a little bit of a
So
partnership there.
weird.
Yeah, but Frostfire, you should definitely call back in later. We're going to be talking about WoW and the subscription numbers going up.
oh, and how it's been like dropping and stuff.
Yeah, so we're going to get to that a little later on. We're going to move on for now, though.
Oh, okay.
All right, see you later, Frostfire.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Touchy24 wants to know, private chats on PS4, is it ever going to happen? Please answer.
What?
You have private chat in the way that you can have like a text
Yeah.
private chat.
I think he's talking about. I used to do it all the
Skype.
time too. On PS3, what you used to be able to do is take your PS camera and you would be able to go into a 6-room party,
Yep.
kind of like an Ubu thing. I used to do it all the times with all my friends.
Yeah,
that I
there's
used
no
to play
support
with.
for video chat yet.
None of that yet, and no Skype either.
No, and-
as of now.
As far as we know, 2.0 does not add that, but there
No.
are supposedly features that we don't know about yet.
All
for
I
2.0.
want is HBO Go. If Sony figures that out, I'm a happy camper
Right?
for PS4.
Although
That'd be
we'll get to
cool.
that in a little
Yeah,
bit.
we'll talk about that.
We're getting beat to the market with that.
I know.
Not on the stories, but we should definitely talk about that. And we're also at 266 now. Guys, 300 is Pterodactyl Andrew. And also, we've gotten more Twitch hearts now from the Night Goat 23 and
Best name ever.
These are awesome names.
and A-Bands 0124. What does that put us at?
Night Goat.
We are at
972.
972. Holy crap.
28 more hearts!
That was quick math.
Thank you, everybody.
I would have had a count on my finger.
I'm their son, everybody, so I guess all your knowledge got passed on to me.
That was impressive.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's really entertaining.
We're gonna not do Skype for right now, guys. So why don't you take down the banner? We're gonna move on to our second segment, which is our favorite segment every month. NPD results. Hold on. We gotta get it right here.
Get it ready, Drew.
Get it
We're on
ready.
the worst of this.
NPD results.
That's my favorite thing ever. This will never get old, everybody, I promise.
Oh, I hate
All right. Now, what was kind of interesting about NPD results this week? Thank you for the Twitch art. Is that Michael Pachter actually came out on Twitter and stuff like that. Or actually, no, it wasn't on Twitter. I don't want to lie here. Somebody got the information from him. He did not want it to get out there that he predicted Xbox One would actually win this month.
Which I don't understand why he.
I
would
have
thought that.
no idea.
And where did he get that idea that it would actually do?
Here's where he got it from. Okay, the first thing everyone thought was Destiny just came out this month, and PS4 had a huge push with a bundle. How the hell would Xbox One win this month? The way it would win is that they were basically giving away 2 free games this month.
Right, you're right.
For
Yeah,
Xbox
because
One.
they had the bundle with the one game, and then you got to pick another.
And you could pick Destiny if you wanted.
Right.
So Destiny was one of the things that you could get with Xbox One for free along with another game. So that's why Michael Pachter thought that it could have been very close.
Right.
Turns out it wasn't.
Anywhere close.
Okay, so PS4 had nearly triple their August numbers and their best month since Christmas time with
I feel like I'm
500.
in school and there's just like notes being passed around.
Yeah, we were just passing out.
Thank you for the Twitch art.
276!
276, and they had 550,000 units supposedly sold. Huge, massive month for PlayStation, and not really a surprise considering Destiny
They
was a
sold
huge push.
500,000 units last month.
Over half a
Destiny
million,
did?
probably.
No,
No, PlayStation
Sony.
4 did.
Destiny
The
on.
PS4 sold 500,000 units.
Holy
And a lot of that were Destiny bundles.
Right.
That's what's
Oh my
crazy.
God. The white PS4, they had that many of them? I'm just in shock.
Yep. They better have that many because it did that well.
Well, we all remember the
3DS is another one we have numbers for, and that was 140K, which actually was a 40% drop. 3DS is starting to drop a little bit, and Wii U though was up nearly 50%.
Now you do have to
I think
give
that's on the rise.
them a little bit of credit because Smash Brothers.
Yes.
A lot of people were waiting. There's a new Smash Brothers console that
Yep.
came out. So there's a lot of new stuff coming out, plus a new 3DS that is actually releasing.
Yeah.
So I mean that has to do with it. People know.
We're almost at Pterodactyl Andrew already. 286 in the room. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in tonight.
Refresh the page so I can see what's going on.
So let's get into software a little bit. First off, Smash sold 705,000 units, and 135 of those were digital.
Oh
Which
my
is
God.
great.
Great news there for them. Hyrule Warriors sold 190K, pretty strong numbers there. Mario Kart sold 60K and is up to 1.2 million.
Let's
lifetime
stop there
to
real
date.
quick.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is 3 Nintendo titles
Yeah.
that were at the top of MPD.
Yep.
And this is over, I mean, a lot of other games that did
Yep.
come out, in this past month.
Nintendo's
So-
bouncing back a little bit. Destiny, of course, was the best-selling game so
Right.
far this year, and I think everybody knows that. I mean, 3.2 million people playing that game every day. Doesn't matter what the negativity says. People are playing Destiny, and they are continuing to play Destiny. It has legs
Right.
so far. Even more prestigious feat was that Destiny had the best launch month of all time for a new independent property. Very good news. Congratulations, Bungie. PlayStation Plus subscriptions doubled with the launch of Destiny. That is unbelievable. Have you heard that?
It doubled?
PlayStation Plus subscriptions doubled when Destiny came out.
That's absolutely absurd.
Sony must be like freaking through the roof right now.
The best part is it's so much better than anything else out there because not only are you're getting all the online features, but nobody realizes how amazing PS Plus
Right,
is.
that's
It's
what's actually
so
annoying
good.
me. There's so many people that didn't have
So
PS Plus
good,
for
yeah.
the longest time and still don't because they don't understand what value it brings.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's frustrating. It's kind of like
It's crazy because I mean, putting the paywall up for online, you would think people would be forced to jump in.
Exactly.
But now that they doubled, people are like you said are going to see like you get a lot of good games.
Especially if you
with PlayStation
have
Plus.
all three systems.
Yeah.
Like they still support everything.
PS3, Vita, and PS4. Yep.
Vita always usually gets screwed over on PS Plus, but lately they've
Yeah.
been doing really, really well.
PS3
Really, really
though
well.
is stellar when it
Yeah.
comes to
So
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
now this is now
It's
that being
always
said,
amazing.
Destiny was a global launch game.
Yes.
All right, and now overseas, there is one game that kills the entire market
Mhm.
overseas every time it releases,
Mhm.
and that's a FIFA game.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. So what's crazy to me is Destiny ridiculously outsold FIFA.
And that's FIFA across more platforms as well. Destiny was on
Right.
many platforms. It was on last gen and current gen.
Mhm.
But FIFA was on PS4, 360, PS3, Xbox One, Wii, PS Vita, and 3DS. And
Right.
Destiny was still able to outsell it
That's
considerably.
ridiculous.
So here are the list here. Destiny was number 1, then Madden, then FIFA, then Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, then Middle Earth. Great news.
Which is great.
Yeah,
Which,
Shadow of
which
Mordor.
also
Right.
outbeat NHL.
Yeah.
And I read a story too that it didn't have Lord of the Rings in the title. I didn't know that.
No, it doesn't. It's called Middle
Yeah,
Earth,
it's
Shadow
just,
of Mordor.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was a
Yeah.
colon with Lord of the Rings.
Really
which
good.
is amazing. For
Better
them,
than people
but they
were
didn't need the
expecting.
name brand, yeah.
So NHL was after that, Minecraft never leaving the charts.
Yeah.
Then you got Sims 4, Disney Infinity 2.0, and finally Diablo 3.
Yep.
Now, what a lot of people were focusing on is if you look at the top of the list, Destiny says that the Xbox One version sold the most. Now, the reason for that, once again,
It's
is
because the
that
bundle wasn't
they
included.
don't include bundles.
Yeah.
And on top of that, free games of
Right.
Destiny do count towards this chart. So all those free games that were given away
Right.
with Xbox One's past month do happen in this chart as well. It did come out. Sony said Destiny was the best-selling game on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, across all platforms.
Xbox One's starting to really pick it up a little
Yeah,
bit more.
definitely.
So I'm glad to see that.
Their
finally.
deals are helping. They're really pushing it hard.
Right, and
now.
this holiday should be crazy. Especially, I'm going to guarantee you they're going to do another one of these get a free game things.
Yeah.
Or at least certain retailers are. And when you have things like the Assassin's Creed bundle.
Yeah, which
or
we're gonna get
anything
to,
like that, I can imagine though that they're not going to have like a Master Chief.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh my God, we're at 310! Pterodactyl Andrew!
It's okay.
Thank you for the Twitch art!
I want my dog.
Can I just point out I'm about to see this live, everybody? I know
Do you want to put a pterodactyl on me? Or
Do
no?
I cry right now?
No.
That's what I
Okay.
want to.
Pterodactyl Andrew!
That was the weirdest one you ever did.
that
was
was
just
good.
you yelling.
That was good.
I feel like someone like killed Chris and you're like, no! That wasn't even pterodactyl
I actually
at all.
burnt my leg doing that.
You burnt your leg.
I think this is the happiest I've
Yo,
ever been
you
in
need
my
to get a
life.
drink.
Take
Yo,
some-
get a drink because your throat will be strained.
Yes,
That's fine.
you're right.
I have the story anyway. So anyway.
No, wait,
moving-
Twitch hearts first.
Oh.
We're getting Twitch hearts left and right now.
Everyone.
We got another one from.
Corrosive behavior.
Yep, and then.
Toon finally followed us.
Yep.
Thank you. Fever 3D. Vic vs the World. Vic versus the World. And Flamelion.
Oh,
So that's awesome.
Don't forget OG
Is
Brains.
that this one? Oh, I
Yeah,
did.
OG Brains. Thank you for the Twitch heart
How
as well.
many do we need?
It brings us to 976, which makes 24 more to the 1,000.
24 more Twitch
Get in there.
hearts.
Let's move on to
Yeah.
another story.
Heart us
Alright,
on
so
Twitch.
Back to what we actually were talking about with Crossfire. World of Warcraft subscriber numbers raised prior to the
Can I
expansion.
pause you real quick?
No.
The Furion says, waves at Mike. Hi, Mike. We met at Corner Bakery Cafe on Thursday.
Oh, that's I think his name's Peter.
Oh,
Peter.
Peter.
Hi,
Guy.
Peter.
We were
Hey,
talking
Peter.
about
I
Comic
just
Con.
wanted- he
He's
just
really
keeps
cool
saying
guy.
it. I wanted
So
to
awesome.
acknowledge it.
Thank you. So yeah. Anyway, World of Warcraft subscribers raised prior to the expansion that's coming out. This one right here. Last quarter, from April to June, WoW subscribers fell 800,000 users to 6.8 million, which is still huge.
Yep.
However, with the release of the Iron Tide, subscribers rose back up to 600,000, up to 7.4 million, just shy of where it was last year. Pretty unbelievable. It's
Mhm.
almost a decade later, and this game's still. a
It's
powerhouse.
still.
It's a fucking powerhouse.
To maintain a little bit less, but 200,000 less than last year. At this
matter.
time.
It doesn't matter. It's 10 years old, and it begs to wonder what games like Minecraft are going to be able to pull.
Yeah.
You know, like you would think like a game would just die out at least after a year or something.
I wish they did
But-
a like a research study or something to figure out how many other games people play that still are on WoW.
Yeah.
Right.
I wish they would release that.
What's really
that
cool,
would be crazy.
I mean, obviously being around for 10 years, you have to do something for your fans,
Yeah.
but they actually started adding every single expansion to every WoW subscriber's account.
Oh,
Whether or
that's
not you're current
crazy
or
cool.
not. So let's say you
That's
played
a-
WoW at one point, you can go in and every other expansion except for the one that just released is out in your account.
That's phenomenal.
Which is crazy. That's
They're very grateful for their fans, and they know
Oh,
that
yeah.
This is the first time I actually appreciate Activision.
Yeah, I mean, it's more Blizzard, I would say, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's great news, and I'm sure Frostfire is excited with Warlords of Draenor coming out. I think in November. It's very soon. So I hope you guys enjoy that when it comes out. Thank you for the Twitch heart. Let's check that out really
Someone
quick.
wanted a
my
close up of
gosh.
Bogey.
Oh my God, they're left and
All right,
right
so
now.
we got one from Caper JC,
Oh my god.
Cheddar 57,
Oh my god.
Dennis Nolednium, Arctic Easy, and OX Pierce the Veil. Oh, okay, Pierce the Veil.
God.
I know a lot of people. That
Guess what it brings us to?
pretty cool.
Guess what it brings us to?
What?
982.
982. We have 18 more to 1,000.
We're really trying to get 1,000 Twitch hearts
Is
tonight.
nobody else freaking out
I'm
right now?
freaking out.
I'm
I'm freaking out.
This is the best night of it.
All right, Greg, why don't you continue?
I want to know
once
who
again?
Pierce the Veil is. Damn it! Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself.
There's not that many people that like them, but then there's a lot of people that like them. It's a very unique.
Am I taking the
Yes,
next
you
one?
are up.
So-
Go ahead.
The Flame in the Flood could come to consoles.
Woo! Also,
Very
looks
exciting.
great.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal. On last week's
Yep.
episode, we debuted the first trailer for The Flame in the Flood, a Kickstarter from ex-Bioshock developers that lost their jobs with the unfortunate closure of Irrational Games, which is disappointing but very exciting as well. The goal was to hit $150,000, and the Molasses Flood reached that goal in just a week. The current pledge site's at $180,000, so now we're looking to some interesting stretch goals. At $175,000, the team will be adding support for German, French, and Spanish speakers, which is pretty cool. At $200,000, Jinx Mike. At $200,000, there will be customization of the raft. $225,000 is further language support. $250,000 is an endless mode included with the game. Now this is where it gets very, very interesting, which I'm very excited about. $300,000 is support for a PlayStation 4 version of the game. With 18 days still to go on the Kickstarter, it is very possible that they reach this goal of bringing it to consoles. However, there is no listing for an Xbox One version of the game. It's possible that that might be a further stretch goal.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, I mean, 18 days is a good amount of time, but it's
Yeah.
actually not that much time. The only benefit is that it did jump pretty quickly.
Yeah,
a lot of
definitely.
people were very excited.
But
And
once you
have
reach that
some-
main goal, it slows down.
Right. Well, not. I mean, and you have a lot of big names behind it. I think it's more so at this point just exposure. You have a lot of people that are very wary about Kickstarter, so they barely ever go on it. So a lot of people just don't even know about it.
Mhm.
But as long as the exposure gets out there, so I would love to see this come. I mean, it looks great.
I think it looks
The game
great.
looks sick, yeah.
I mean, I've been loving this procedurally generated games like Don't Starve, especially
Yeah,
when it's rogue style, where you just keep starting at the beginning of the river. I love the idea of the dog Aesop taking the items that you collected in your previous life and then bringing them back to you at the beginning
Yeah,
of
that's an
your
awesome,
new startup.
awesome concept.
Awesome ideas and a kind of an endless game, and that's I think why these small developers are doing this is because they can get longevity out of a small game. Oh God, is that because of the nose? Come on.
You told me you look like Doug.
This is my cartoon version.
All right, guys, Skype is live at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds, no spaces. Kristen will put it up on the banner. We'd love to receive a call from you guys, and we talk about any of the big news stories we've discussed. And until then, we can also look at the chat room.
Yeah.
But we got new ads from.
Oh, me.
Yeah,
Cyber the Gamer and I don't even want to say it.
Raw Dog.
What's wrong with
That was
Raw
pretty good.
Dog?
I'm not even gonna lie.
The Raw Dog. The Raw Hot Dog.
And we are also at. I'll take this call in a second. Come on, refresh. Come on. That's not right. That's not right. It didn't refresh. Frostfire, welcome back to the show.
Hey, what's up?
So, how excited are you for Warriors of Draenor?
Now to add my on the whole World of Warcraft thing. This happens every expansion. People start joining, oh my god, a new expansion's coming out. Then, let's say after 6 months, people start getting bored, it's bad, then they all quit. Then you'll see a massive decrease in the numbers. This is a trend that's been going on since Cataclysm's come out.
Yeah. And it's nothing new. I mean, it's happened all the time. But I think more so the thing that's amazing to us is that it still has, even with the people that drop, because you're right, there is that small fallout. And I'm going to guarantee it's probably going to be around this, I would say probably since they gained another 600,000, I'm going to say they're going to drop at least 500.
Yeah.
You know, that sounds about right. But still, that's a huge. I mean, that would be still over 6 million subscribers.
So Frostfire, you might not know this. When did WoW originally come out? What year?
It came out in November of 2004.
So there you go. It's been over almost a decade.
Right.
Just
It's
about a
almost
decade.
10 years. Also, for their 10th year anniversary, they're doing something for the old people. They're releasing one of their original raids, Molten Core, with the original 40 people, and they're updating it to the highest level.
Very cool.
So that's going to be a treat for all the people who
I mean, for this many people to stick
been
around this
playing
long,
for a while.
they've got to be doing something right.
Right. Right. I mean, and there's other MMOs that aren't trying to take some, cues and some ideas from it. But it's amazing that this one game has been able to kill every other one that's come out in the past decade.
Yeah, it's still the rated #1 most populated MMO, and that's not even counting the people playing on private servers.
Yeah.
Right. That's nuts, man.
If Frostfire, people in the chat room are saying you really know your stuff when it comes to WoW.
Right.
I was just gonna say everyone's acknowledging.
Everyone's acknowledging your.
I really do. I've been
sure.
playing since 2008.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, were you old enough?
Yeah, I've been
to be
playing the game
in
since
2004?
2008.
Okay. 2008. How old are you though, Frostfire?
I am 15.
Oh wow.
So you've been playing. Yeah.
I
pretty young.
I've been playing since I was 8. Yeah,
Wow.
that's right.
Wow.
8.
That's nuts.
So this is like your life in a way. This game.
I'm not sure. Like, I know me and you played a lot of video games.
Pretty much.
growing up.
This game was my childhood.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, me and you played a lot of different video games, and there wasn't really like MMOs. I mean, there was, but like not to where it was as popular as it
Yeah.
is. Like, do you think we would have had the dedication to put into a game like that?
No, I've never had the dedication for something like WoW, and that's why I always kind of ditch like a Final Fantasy. Even
Right.
I'm huge in the Final Fantasy, but even the MMOs when it comes to that, I ditch because I'm not that kind of guy that
Right.
dedicates myself to one game or for such a long time, especially because of the money involved. But I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy for you, Frostfire, that you're
For sure.
still able to get these expansions and support from Blizzard and Activision.
Yeah, because I'm on a private server right now, but I'm probably going to continue my retail subscription once Warlords comes out. It sounds pretty fun.
Cool. Good for you, man. We're gonna move on. Thanks again for calling in, Frostfire.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
We'll be here all night tonight, but back to bed. I don't know.
I thought he was gagging, but it was cutting
I
out.
know, we were getting scared there for a second. It's like, Frostfire, are you okay, man?
Someone could have been behind him going,
Do you think it was the intruder? Everybody, I am Greg, by the way. I know I'm not Mark. I have a beanie. I don't think we look anything alike, but I know them all through the show. I met them on an episode.
Greg
of the
met
show.
us on episode
Everyone's
7.
freaking out.
And we loved him because
Wait,
he
was
was,
it really
conceived,
Yeah.
he was conceived in Disney World, and we fell in love with him for that reason.
This is true.
Yeah,
That
he
was the
called us
first
on
thing I ever
Skype,
said.
and he just like picked our brains with 20 questions,
Yeah.
and then it was
Back when the
first
show
call.
was
Love it.
feeling lucky to get to 60 followers.
Yeah,
Love that
definitely.
viewers. That's
That's
so
funny.
cool.
Yeah,
Guys,
speaking of followers,
yes, we're gonna name them off. But guys, we're on our way to 1,000. If you haven't liked the show yet on Twitch, please go to twitch.tv/the-level-up-show.
I put it on
The information is right there. Greg's gonna put it in the chat room as well. It'll help us, but it'll also help you guys know when we're live. Because even though we normally go Sundays and Thursdays, we also do random episodes here and there, like last night when we decided to play Just Dance.
quick thank you
So-
to Avanti God, Mr. Grimm's Twitch, and Technology. Let's take a call from Juan Baran.
One bronze.
Hey Juan, you are on the Level Up Show. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing great.
great.
What do you want to talk about tonight?
I just want to talk about the new game called The Lord of the Fallen.
Yeah.
Great. I actually got to play it. So, I mean, is it something that you're excited for? Exciting.
I just want like you said, you played it.
I did. They actually had an entire booth for a lot of the games at Comic-Con this year in New York. So I was able to play it. It's fucking tough, man. So just to give you a brief description, I mean, it reminded me a lot of, I can't remember the Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, yeah.
It reminded me a lot of Dark Souls, and the controls and the movement and everything like that, as well as the difficulty. And they actually had a thing where there was, I think they only said they brought like, I think 100 to 200 t-shirts.
Mhm.
And if you were able to get through the entire first area without dying once, they gave you a t-shirt. And on Sunday when I left, they still had almost 100 t-shirts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Yeah, there's a little bit of hype behind this game. It's starting to build, especially because of the Dark Souls comparisons. And we wanted to do a wild game on it tonight, but we wanted to take calls. But so I'm glad you called in to talk about it.
Right,
'cause
for sure.
There are some excitement around the interwebs for this game, and it comes out. When does it come out?
I think it's the second week of November.
Second week of November.
Right?
Do you have any other questions, Juan?
Alright, cool.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, I just wanted to say hey, and that's yeah.
All right. Well, thanks
Cool,
for
man.
calling in, man.
All right.
Have
you
the
later.
greatest night ever.
All right, so
Oh.
we'll keep a note. We'll try to remember if we actually do get to talk about Wild Game, we'll mention Juan.
Yes.
Like, Wild Game, this is for you, Juan.
Oh my God, Twitch hearts left and right.
Yeah, well, we read them
Before
all
we move
again.
on to our next level update, we've got...
Peacekeeper and Stitch Gamer. So guys, great. Thank you
Oh my
so
god, oh
much.
my god, oh my god, oh my god. Guess what that brings us to? Guess what that brings us to?
How
We're at
many?
988, 12 more! Oh my god!
So if you guys haven't followed, please do it. I don't know if there's anybody in the room that hasn't followed yet, but please bring us to 1,000. This will be a great night for us. So.
Haunt us on
And Master Rage, please wait until our next caller segment. We're going to take the banner down for now because we got to move on to level update segment 3. Thank you for the Twitch hearts, guys. Keep
10
it coming.
more.
10 more.
Wait, we need to have a countdown for this.
Oh my god. P.S. Shout out to Vilsneck's grandmother. Hi, Vilsneck's
Hi,
grandmother.
Vilson's grandmother.
Nice to see you.
You're pretty.
Hope you're enjoying.
That one.
All right, thank you to Keems
I love
and
this.
KMath79.
Thank
Try
you,
again.
guys. First one. There we
Wait,
go.
are we going to do a countdown now?
We're at 10, so
Every
with
time we hear
everyone, we got to count down. We got to make sure we don't miss the 1,000. 9 left! 8 left! Oh my God!
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
Jesus
I'm freaking out.
Christ.
All right,
Freaking out.
let's try and get this story in real quick. So, Assassin's Creed Xbox One bundle has been announced. We keep saying
Yes.
that we thought there was going to be a co-marketing deal. It is. There is a
Right.
co-marketing deal between Microsoft and Ubisoft. And
What a coincidence.
Oh my God! What might be the exciting announcement that Michael Pachter was talking about, a promotion as he called it. He's been teasing this for the last month or so.
6.
6.
Alright.
Assassin's Creed Unity bundle has been revealed for the Xbox One. However, the bundle will not only come with Unity, it is also going to be coming with Black Flag as well. Awesome deal, and all for $399, not 1 cent above what Xbox One is now by itself.
Right,
that's
so you get
phenomenal.
2 free games, both Assassin's Creed, for the same price as it is
And
right
even
now.
better for those of us like me who plan to get an Xbox One this holiday, I want the Kinect.
And it comes with a
And
Kinect
you
version.
can get the one with the Kinect version for the $100 more.
More.
Oh my
So,
God!
This is great.
Oh my God, oh my
I mean,
God.
this is a big thing. Black Flag, for anybody that kind of ditched the Assassin's Creed series,
Yeah.
was a great game to get back into it. After Revelations, I was very let down. I hated 3 as well.
Yeah.
I was not big on it, but Black Flag really got me reinvigorated in the series. Unity looks great, so this is a great way to play both of them.
Yeah.
So,
good news
guys,
for
we
Microsoft.
got about 4 more. So, oh my God, I'm not even going to say this guy. You can say it. Go ahead. Say the first one.
Okay. We got one from Rage Monster, Happy Face,
3.
Do Me Please in the
2.
Balance, LaForge, Metal Sword, That's Hilarious, Boss Man, Refresh, wait, refresh. We gotta know for sure.
Oh my gosh. It's refreshing.
It's refreshing.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Are we at 1,000?
It still says 988.
It needs to refresh though. We need to know for sure that it's 1,000. We will not move on until we know for sure.
I literally
Just give it a second. Give it a second.
All right. But yeah, so anyway,
Oh my God.
read that one
Why
too.
is not
We're
going?
at
All right, thank you to Raptor, KF Conme, Greg 808.
Hi.
Are we at 1,000?
We have to be at 1,000 now. We have
Constant
to be.
identity. I like smooth white ass.
Okay. We're at 1,000!
Yeah!
Okay, get off! Did it all work?
We're not freaking out.
Celebrate! Get over underneath. Get over underneath. Greg, do a dance with me.
Oh my God, what just happened?
Fighting!
Frostfire! We'll get back to you in just a second, man. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's like a movie. This is the best way to celebrate 1,000.
All right, that's enough.
I didn't have my champagne toast.
Oh, here, you take a drink. Take a swig.
I have cups.
Oh, great. Okay. Pour some cups.
Here. You guys get that.
There you go.
Right.
Pour me some.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much, guys. This is all due to
We
you.
have some. We have some.
That's the end. It's
No,
okay.
don't mix it. Don't mix it.
I can't pass out on my second appearance on this card.
Yeah, yeah,
Guys,
And we're at 348
that's awesome.
viewers right now. That's crazy.
Thank you guys so much.
Yep.
It's been a crazy year.
It has been.
So
Not even a year
thank
yet.
you. It's not even a full year.
No, not yet.
So thank you guys.
Cheers!
Level up!
Level up!
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Oh, it's good too.
Try this cup.
What kind is that?
Peach.
My tooth is really sensitive.
Kristen?
Try that.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I like that better.
Kristen's.
All right.
I want it.
Let's ignore, guys. You guys
Thank
have
you
been
so
unbelievable
much.
tonight. We got.
It's awesome.
We're not even an hour into the show yet, and we've gotten over 40 Twitch hearts tonight.
Crazy.
You guys have been unbelievable.
That was
We appreciate every single one of you that you've been around with us for the last 11 months or so. We've got our 1 year anniversary coming up in November.
That's crazy.
We've got our Extra Life Foundation next week, Saturday,
That's a crazy
8 a.m.
day.
Eastern Time.
24 hours.
24 hours straight of the Level Up Show to raise as much money as possible for Children's Miracle Network hospitals all around the United States. And we are playing specifically for Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, a hospital that is very near and dear to all of us here. So please, Greg has posted in chat room tonight. Moobot will post it in chat room tonight. Go to the Extra Life page. Donate if you can.
All right.
We really would appreciate it.
So real quick, we kind of went very quickly over the Twitch
Yeah.
hearts that we got in the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's been
why
so
don't
many.
why don't we go up?
Can I say one thing real quick?
Can I read from the fans too, if you guys don't mind? Like, all your congrats and
Mindscape
stuff.
says you guys are mental. I love it.
Oh yeah, we're fucking nuts.
Thank you.
All right, so do me a favor, turn the music back up, and I'm gonna scroll down with this. Can I
Turn the music back up?
That
Yeah.
peach stuff is awesome.
It's so good.
God.
They just keep coming. They just
I
keep
can't
coming.
even- All right, so we got. I don't even know where to start.
You want me to do this?
Yeah, do it. I can't even.
I'm gonna start from the bottom, going up. Nathan Gee, Sep772, Reg Lied or something like that, Spy Hero,
Red Glide.
Red Glide, there it is. Roman, Tyler Stealth, Spiny Josh. We got Lil Roxion,
Little Rock Landon.
something like that. I can't read.
Little
Let me turn up the brightness real quick so I can see. We've got J Ray Bay, Greg 808B,
Hi.
KF Conme. We've got Raptor, I like smooth white ass, Constantity, One Static, Bossman, Etalari, Metal Soldier, LaForce, Do Me Please in the Butt, Happy
Oh
Face.
my god.
Thank you, Do Me Please in the
I love
Butt.
how "Do Me Please" in the butt comes right before "Happy Face."
Yeah, that's better.
Happy Face, Rage Monster, K-Mast, Keem, Stitch Gamer. We've got X-Piece. We've got Peacekeeper. We've got Hood again, Westcott, Technology, Raw Dog, Sniper, Pierce the Veil, one
Mr.
from Luke.
Grimm's, Avant God.
And we've gotten all these now. Dennis, all these Arctic. Thank you so much. We are now above 1,000 Twitch hearts. Thanks to you guys. If you don't know, if you just came in the show and you're just like, oh, these guys are crazy, I like this.
Yeah.
This is the Level Up Show, a game-dedicated talk show on every Sunday and Thursday, actually, at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you haven't already, as so many just did, go on twitch.tv/The Level Up Show. Heart us as that guy just
Thank
did.
you, Trace Ravo, I think it was. I can't even.
Well, they're just going to keep coming tonight.
Yeah.
Can Greg?
I just want to read a few
Keith
comments from
Ravo
the
and
fans.
Everett 60.
Yeah, read the
I'm
comments.
just
from
gonna
the
read a
fans.
couple comments from the fans. DJ said, I peed a little. Everyone keeps saying, I want to refollow you again. You guys deserve it. I didn't see who that comment was from. What happens when you guys get 1,000 followers? Apparently we go maniacally insane.
Yes.
Rick says, yes, in all caps. Derek says, left cheek, right cheek. I don't know what
I don't know what the
that
hell that
means.
means.
Apparently, I guess that was the dance Kristen and I were doing at the front there. Jerry Bay says, Holy Mother of God. Congrats, guys.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Guys.
says 1,000 were what? Derek loves us all. You guys have a great setup here. You
Can I
guys
say one more
deserve
thing,
this. Says defer.
And Kristen has a few things to say, too.
LaFours 123. This is honestly really cool to me. This is going to be the future of console gaming, and this was one of the first things that I thought would be cool with Playroom. For people to make talk shows, podcasts, etc. You guys are awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you so
That
much.
was really cool.
You guys are the best, man. You have the best fans in the world. And that was an awesome celebration.
Jerry Bay goes, boom, boom,
That music was awesome. I felt like a lion from the Lion King.
That's how I hold up.
All right, so what number are we at?
Now on Twitch?
All right, we're now at 295 viewers. I was looking at viewers. So we
And how many followers do we have now?
1,014.
1,014
We're at
followers.
333, so at 350,
Yeah.
we're doing Giraffe Kristen.
Yeah, and 400 is...
400 is a special one. I know what we're going to do.
Okay. All right.
I think we actually talked about this. Do you have that pulled up available?
The PR?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
All right,
I'll try and look for it at some point, or you can get it on your phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it on my phone, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right, let's move on to whatever story's next. I think you're up, actually, Mike.
Yes, I was actually.
Pretty Craig.
Crytek is open to bringing Rise to PS4.
Yeah.
Gee, that's not a surprise considering it sucked on Xbox One.
Wowzers.
Rise was launched exclusively for the Xbox One, but the IP is not owned by Microsoft, although it's being published by Microsoft. The action game also released for the PC, which brings further platforms into the question. Now, it did release for PC, but I think it was on Microsoft's store. So it's not really the same as launching on Steam or Origin or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it does leave it open. Senior producer Brian Chambers said that they are always open to new opportunities for our franchises, although for the moment we have to focus our family on bringing Rise to PC players. There's also rumors going around that PlayStation is looking to buy a studio before the end of the year, one that has been in financial trouble recently. Many are thinking that Crytek could be a possibility given the recent issues.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Crytek was the one that had issues with, what was the game that was in development hell?
No, I don't want to say.
It was actually, they were the ones that kind of bought it, right? It was Deep Silver that was having issues with Homefront, and
yes.
then Crytek was the ones that actually helped them out, I think.
Yeah,
was the case?
helped them out, and then all of a sudden that kind of screwed them in the end.
Yeah, I mean, they have some IPs that might be worth it for Sony, but I'm not sure entirely. They have talent. They clearly have talent as a studio. Graphically, they put out some of the best graphics that we've seen. Xbox One is not as powerful necessarily as PS4, but Rise is one of, if not the best looking game this generation so far. So they clearly have talent, and it might be a smart pickup for Sony. I'm kind of curious, guys, though, if there was one studio that you would like Sony to pick up now that the rumors are going around, which studio that is third party currently would you like Sony to try and buy?
That is a very good question.
Yes. I'm sorry, let me pause that real quick and back up. Thank you for the Twitch art as well. What is next? I think Kristen is up, actually.
Well, Greg or Kristen, I'm sure.
Let's go with Kristen now.
I wrote something in the chat. I'll read it.
Okay, what did you write?
I got sentimental. Said, honestly, they are the greatest and most genuine human beings I have ever met. I am very blessed to know... Damn it. Sorry. I am very blessed to know them this well. And if they don't deserve everything they have gotten or will get in the future, I don't know who does. I love them all and all of the fans. This is what makes my life.
We love Greg.
We love
you guys.
Greg.
Greg has been around with the Level Up Show probably longer than almost anybody besides like GFN.
I feel like there's only a few
sad.
people.
Don't make
I
it
think
sad.
Westfire.
Don't cry. Please don't cry. Why is she crying?
She does that. She cries.
And I always,
girl.
whenever I cry, I go like this.
She points at her eye.
Yeah.
She points. Look at it. Look. But what were you gonna say, Mike?
No, I was just saying. I think Westfire.
Westfire's been around for a while.
Longer.
Can you block this one person?
GFN's been around for a crazy long time.
Yeah.
Ghost, he's not in the room too often anymore, but he's been around for a really long
Yeah,
What
time.
about Westfire, Noble Metal Gamer?
Noble Metal Gamer's been around for
Yeah,
a very
Dave,
long time.
I think those four were the longest over
Yeah.
most of the other ones.
A lot, and some of those guys have donated. Derek, for instance, who's been around for a
Yes.
little while now. Dave, Derek, they've donated towards Extra Life. They've donated towards our show. So Puss has donated towards Extra Life and our show. So yeah, we have so many dedicated fans, and we love all of you so much, and we hope to bring some more of you guys in over time. We consider you all friends, and that's why if you want, make sure you add us on PSN right now. I am Drew M1788. Mike is Noob Guru. We will add you after the show, and we'll be PSN buddies for sure.
And Brace goes, I'm crying right here in my eye.
Why don't, since we hit 1,000,
Yeah.
why don't we let Kristen read her story, and then we'll give the new announcement that we have?
Oh yeah, sure.
You want to do that? Okay. Do you want Kristen to read this one or Greg?
Yeah, go ahead, Kristen. Read the story off.
Am I in green?
You're in green. Yep.
When
Thank you for the chart.
when can I share that funny story?
Towards the end when we're in like the talk segment.
Mike, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
It's
Is this Jeff?
It's Jeff. Sorry, twisted. Just a little bit longer, and we'll be in our call segment. Good.
Okay. Joff? No. How did you tell
Jeff.
me?
Yeah. You can go.
Or Joff. Joff is 2, yeah.
Jeff Keighley teasing the next VGA's question mark. As discussed on last week's episode, Sony is planning the PlayStation Experience for early December, where they will be showing off exciting things to come in 2015. For this reason, many assume that Spike would be skipping their December show for this. A tweet from Geoff Keighley might mean otherwise by saying, "Games will rise, 12/5/14. The question now is what format the show will be in. The original video game awards style or the disastrous VGX style of last year. The other possibility is that he is simply teasing the PlayStation event.
I do think it's probably going to be a Video Game Awards. I doubt they're going to skip a year. They need to bounce back from last year
The
and learn from it.
VGX, yeah, that was miserable.
I think they're going to do.
their time.
I think they're going to go back to the normal Video Game Awards setup.
I feel like they have to. Wasn't all like so many big games were revealed there, and they had so much. The Last of Us was revealed there. Was it not?
Uncharted was revealed there.
I mean,
Yeah.
the VGX actually were a good thing years ago.
Yeah.
Just last year, I think their choice. I think they were trying to go for this funny thing. They knew that the online. I mean, it was mainly online, right? It wasn't on TV.
It was only online. I don't think
Yeah,
it
I
was
think this
streamed
was
on
that was the first year it was only online. Because before that it was on TV and you could watch it online afterwards.
Yeah.
So they were trying to grab that segment.
Yeah.
They were trying to do something unique, and they brought on what's his name from Community.
Joel McHale.
Joel McHale, yeah.
And he just killed it because he was making a joke out of it, and it's not his thing, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, but the problem is it killed it for the rest of us that were
Yeah.
actually trying to watch it.
For sure.
It was so much ad-libbed. He wasn't at all on script, and it just it fell apart. So do we want to
Just so you know, by the way, we're now at 1,019.
I just refreshed it.
That's unbelievable, and I think it's a good time to maybe announce some big
Yes.
news.
So, you want me to preface it a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead, preface it.
So, when I was at Comic-Con, a big shout out to, do you remember the guy's name?
Did you say Tyler, maybe?
No,
or-
Jason.
Jason.
I think his name is Jason MZ.
Okay.
I think it was, or Jason TM. Twitch had an entire booth, entire section actually, I should say, not even a booth, set up, and I eventually got in and started talking to these guys, and not only did they recognize us, they actually gave us some advice to, I guess, apply for something.
Yeah.
So we applied, and we are now officially partners of Twitch. So
Yes.
this is a big thing.
We're in the process. It'll be happening someday very soon. And what's really cool about becoming a Twitch partner is that we're going to be actually be able to control when the ads play.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about ads just popping up out of nowhere. We're going to be able to control when ads play. We're going to be playing them at the right times, maybe after segments, 30-second ads, maybe even related to the thing we were just talking about.
Right.
We're going to have
So
much
cool.
more control over that.
So
And on top of that, we're going to probably be getting a subscriber button, it
Yes.
looks like, in the near future, which of course is not something you guys need to do, but if you want to subscribe to the show, pay the monthly fee.
And I think that makes you skip the ads, right?
You skip ads, but on top of that, you become this kind of higher echelon of viewer, where you have dedicated features within the chat room, like new emojis and stuff like that. And if we get enough
Which we're making
subscribers,
special ones for.
yes,
Yeah.
and if we get enough subscribers, we might even start doing dedicated subscriber shows where only subscribers are allowed to watch for those real dedicated guys. So,
Nobody else freaking
Rick,
out right now?
Rick said he is going to cry.
Rick
oh
just
my
said-
God,
Rick just said,
We're at
what?
1022.
1022. Jesus, what is happening? That's
we got 63.
Yeah, 63 hearts tonight already. Just keep them coming, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate
But
every
that
single
said,
one.
guys, Chris, if you want to put the Skype thing up.
Yeah, I just want to see what this is.
I just did that.
That's smoke.
Oh.
It's like a fog machine.
Whoa, it won't stop.
You just have
Can't
to,
stop,
you have to press it
won't
again.
Stop.
There you go.
Cool.
Oh, there we go, Derek.
Derek's calling in. Awesome. Good timing.
Derek.
Derek!
Oh my god!
Oh my God!
I'm proud of you.
Nintendo 64.
Derek, thank you so much, man.
Oh my god, Greg, you're
Derek!
this guy. You hit 1,000. And by the way, I never said left cheek, right cheek. I said I'm so happy I'm having asthma.
Left cheek, right cheek.
Who said left cheek, right cheek
Idiot.
then?
You weirdo.
We just got another
Greg
Twitch
just said
right
it was me, and
now.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, just unbelievable. The
Greg's the
fans,
worst, sorry.
The fans have been unbelievable
Somebody
tonight.
mimicked Derek's name. Someone's the 9-foxed one.
Oh, there's a 9-Fox1 in the chat room now. Somebody's mimicking you.
What?
I'm sorry I missed the one, but
You
I
have an
thought it was
impersonator.
Can only be one.
There can only be one.
Oh, I thought he was giving the finger.
Oh man, Derek, do you have an awesome question to commemorate this?
Oh my god, I always have an awesome question.
Go ahead,
It's
man.
like- Okay, so Easter eggs are a major part of video games.
Yeah.
If you were to design your very own Easter egg
Ooh.
of any kind, what would you do?
For a video game or for what?
For a video game, for the level up show, whatever.
For the level up show.
That could be cool too.
Oh man. Well, you know what? Honestly, I would say. See, if it like, all right. So let's. I'm going to change your thing a little bit instead of preface. The Easter egg would be it's like a point and find in the room in here,
Okay.
right? So it's kind of like and so my thing would be that if you clicked a certain section, something would pop out. So my thing would be. I think it would have to be if you clicked on Sephiroth,
Yeah.
a little panel would open up and there would be a tree behind it.
A tree?
A tree.
Oh, like a
What
money
does the tree
tree?
signify?
A tree.
Like money?
Your chat room will go up as soon as he sees it. You'll know exactly why. But yes, if you click that, there will be a tree. Hence, like you said, Easter egg for certain people.
I'm so confused right now.
I know.
I'm so freaking confused. I don't know if anybody knows what you're talking about.
No,
right
there
now.
are certain people. There are probably about 5 or 6 people.
Oh, okay. So those 5 or 6 people, good for you.
Evidence says the Easter egg was Mike's real name. Spoiler.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
Mike's real name would just be hidden in the room somewhere.
That's hysterical.
Within like the dark part of the P. It's just written there.
Greg says, or Darth Vader Easter egg.
Dark Vader.
Darth Vader.
We would have to hide the original Level Up Show logo somewhere.
Yeah,
of course,
for sure.
for those old school fans. And the original name of the show, the very, very first name of the Level Up Show before it became that. The Bogey Show. That's what they called it.
They figured it out. They figured it out.
Well, okay, explain what the tree was.
In Minecraft, Rick was obsessed with putting trees everywhere in my fucking building. Everywhere. And so at one point, because everybody kept chopping them down, he put a tree somewhere and put like a surrounding thing around it. And if you went anywhere near it, he would kill you.
Okay.
Harry Butt 2014 says a Team Dinosaur button somewhere in the middle.
Oh my god, that's great.
How about you, Greg? Do you have any Easter eggs for Level Up Show that you would actually throw in the room?
I don't know about. I just want to put giraffes in every game now.
Yeah.
Technically, he is wearing an Easter egg right now, technically.
Technically, yeah.
That's very true. I would put like beanies on characters when you just scrolled over them, like somewhere in here, like just a beanie on one, maybe on the posters, on the giraffe posters, someone just gets a beanie at random time.
You're wearing Easter egg too, because you have the original Level Up Show logo
I
on.
have the OG everything.
OG, which he created for us, these T-shirts. The first time Greg came on the
By the way,
show.
I'm still waiting for my shirt, Greg.
I know, I have so many.
I like how he actually looked
at you.
right at you. He knew where you were gonna be.
I feel like Derek may be the Easter egg. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Derek is the Easter egg. He's actually in the room right now.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Alright, wait, hold on. I have a question for Derek.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now, this is... What, if you had to pick one thing, what would be a slogan or a catchphrase for the Level Up Show?
Ooh. Can I answer this at some point?
Can I do my Easter egg thing too?
Sure. Oh,
I have to think about that one.
Alright,
do your
cool. Chris
Easter
is going to give her Easter egg.
Okay.
So my Easter egg would be, like, say out of this giraffe here, every time I touched it, a time-traveling clock would pop out.
Oh my god, if you click the one, like, all of a sudden the clock pops out.
How did we forget the clock?
Oh my god!
I don't know.
I don't know how we forgot the
There's
clock.
so much.
Can I
that-
just tell everybody the clock lives? It is in their home, and I have seen it. I have taken selfies with it.
And he
It's a thing.
bowed down in front of our clock.
What is wrong
I
with
bowed
you?
down. I touched the Level Up logo. I may be holy now. We don't know. I will keep you up to date.
Alright, Derek, did you think of a catchphrase?
All I can think is Level Up Show +1.
Plus one, yes, that's
cool.
it,
There you go.
definitely, yeah.
Plus one is definitely a thing for us.
Plus one is something that we hope to use in the future, even. I think a lot of people are going to say level up and then boosh is the other one.
Boosh is gonna be the other one.
Everyone's
Yeah,
hashtag
I was
boosh.
actually thinking that one at first, but I'm like, no, that's too typical. I gotta think of something else.
Yeah, definitely. Derek, you are the man. Thank you. You've been around for several. I mean, I can't even tell you how long Derek's been around.
Yeah, I don't know
at
what
this
episode
point.
he came in on.
It's been months. that
I
he's
came
been
in around like 23, but I never really called because I was really busy trying to get like my classroom set up for like the whole year.
Yeah, you were doing a lot of stuff at the beginning, so. But we're
I
always
know.
glad to have you in, man.
But
Like every time
thank you guys for welcoming me in open arms, and if I ever meet you, I am giving you all gifts.
Oh.
Oh! Just like Greg. Greg gave us so many gifts.
I call myself the Jewish Santa.
You're awesome, Derek. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a fan of our show.
Love you so much.
Welcome.
Level
Love
up.
you.
Stay classy.
Stay classy.
She should bring the clock back for like someday.
Yeah, just for like an episode.
Lion said boosh is your beyond.
Rick, I think his name was Rick, was in the chat room. He's advertising, but I don't mind reading this off. He's called Holy Water. Okay, I'll call you back in a second, Frostfire. Just 1 second. He messaged me and he said, Drew, we are building a social platform for gaming, linking Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam accounts. See all the games you own, friends, trophies, and achievements in one place. A Facebook for gamers. Does this sound familiar to you? A Facebook for gamers. Could you ask the viewers what they think and give a shout out to everythingnextgen.com?
Now, you know what's crazy about that is not only will we ask the viewers, but I'll tell you right now, that's a great idea if it can be pulled off.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
We're getting a lot of calls right now, guys.
We're
Just
gonna
hold
call
on
you
one
guys
sec.
back, so guys, hold on. Yes, it's a great idea. It's very hard to do, as both you and I kind of figured out.
Yeah.
That was idea and a pipe dream of ours, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
I think right in the beginning.
It's an ambitious idea, and I hope you guys can pull it off.
Yeah, if you guys can do it, you have our full support.
EverythingNextGen.com. Check it out, guys. We're going to call back a few people, starting with Twisted. Let's take this guy. There we go.
You just videoed him.
Oh, my bad. Get rid of the video.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the show. I think you're a first-time caller, right?
No, this is my second time calling.
Yeah, you called about a month ago.
Oh, I do. I recognize your picture, actually. Welcome back to the show. What do you want to talk about tonight?
How about the Assassin's Creed movie?
Assassin's Creed movie. Is there any news on that?
Nothing
Yeah.
new.
The recent news that I've discovered is that it's got pushed back to 2016.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And that Robert Downey Jr. is going to play Leonardo da Vinci.
I heard about that too. That was
Yeah.
a few months back. That was rumored. Do we believe it?
Who's playing Leonardo?
The Robert RDJ.
Oh, okay, Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man. Exactly.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
I don't think he would fit, even if if there were talks with it. I don't think he fits, unless he could pull something else crazy out.
Yeah,
I don't know if he really fits.
Honestly, I don't even know that the movie's going to get made.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah, that's the other problem.
You
It's falling into so many hiccups and potholes and everything. So
And just video game movies in general just constantly hit these delays and eventually just get thrown away entirely. We've heard about a Shadow of the Colossus movie way back, and Bioshock movie, God of War movie, Halo movie. There's so many that are in talks and just never ever
The World
come
of
out.
Warcraft movie.
World of
Warcraft.
That supposedly it has a director attached to it now with World of Warcraft, and same with Minecraft. That has a director. The guy who did Night at the Museum is attached to that now. So maybe now that gaming as a part of popular culture is just so enormous, we're going to see more and more video game movies. Twisted, is Assassin's Creed your number one video game movie you want to see?
Yes, and I think those two would make a great cast in that movie. Michael Fassbender and Robert Downey Jr.
Michael Fassbender, I do agree, would be a good choice for sure.
I like him a lot.
very good.
Yeah, definitely.
Wasn't Olivia Munn also attached at one point?
I didn't hear that actually.
I
No.
could have sworn, or she said she wanted to be in the movie.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said.
She said she wanted to be in the movie.
Yeah, and I
think
love
the
her.
version
She's great
said-
on Newsroom too.
Yeah, she is very good
Her
on
more
Newsroom.
serious side is.
Okay,
totally
speaking of video game movies, is there any news on the most recent Resident Evil? I haven't heard anything, but I'm waiting on that.
It actually got delayed. It's supposed to come out
Yay.
fall of 2017.
Yeah.
What's her name? Mila Jovovich. She was pregnant.
Pregnant,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So they delayed
Okay.
it. I suppose that's going to be the last one, right?
They
Yeah,
always say that. They said third
Yeah.
was going to be the
What
last one. The last one's going to be the last one.
What he said was, who's the director? I'm blanking on his name right now, but
think
what
of
he
it.
said was after the
Someone
last
should just
movie, he
stop.
wants to do a television show with some of the same members.
I heard that as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
television show
Which
afterwards.
would be totally cool.
Yeah, definitely. Very good question, Twisted. Thanks for calling in.
Yep.
See you later.
And,
Bye, man.
Later.
See ya.
Later. All right, we had to call back Master Ranger.
Do you guys know where Poot lives?
Poot? No.
He lives in Gloucester Township.
Oh, wow.
He
Okay.
lives by your grandfather.
Very close to us.
Stop playing video.
That's crazy.
I can't call that guy actually. Let's call Josh. Oh no. Frostfire. Sorry, Frostfire.
We have a lot of callers coming in. We already talked to Frostfire twice. It's not that I don't appreciate it, but
Yeah. Josh, welcome to the Level Up Show.
Huh?
You were on the Level Up Show, Josh. How you doing?
Do you know where you are?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
What?
What?
I think we just got put on hold.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's still there.
Yeah.
There he is.
Okay. Sorry, I was doing something.
Okay.
Hi, how are you doing?
We're doing great, man. How you doing?
Good.
Good. That's good, man. I'm glad for you.
Josh, I give you props. I've watched every episode of the show since episode 7. That was the first time we've been put on hold.
But we're still happy you called in, Josh. What do you want to talk about tonight?
GTA 5.
Oh yeah, very soon. GTA
oh my
5.
god, I'm so psyched.
Are
Are
you
you
so-
finally getting it?
I am getting it for
Okay,
sure,
good,
100%,
good.
no doubt in my mind. I am
Alright.
getting GTA 5 for PS4. I did not play it on PS3. I'm excited for all the new content. How about you, Josh? Did you play GTA 5 on PS3 or Xbox 360?
Yeah, but my PS3 kind of broke, so we switched to the PS4 instead.
Okay,
So you're planning on getting it for the PS4 and playing it over again, or?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, cool.
Very cool. Yeah, they
What's
got
your most exciting?
Hold on, I'll be right back again.
Wow, this
Oh
kid's
my
just
God.
running it.
This is
He's
awesome.
a popular person.
What is happening,
I wonder if
Josh?
he owns the Level Up Show secret.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he buy us out?
He
I
might
don't know. He might.
We got bought out with Minecraft.
Okay.
With Bitcoin.
We got bought out with Minecraft. For how much? How much would we get
We
bought out
were
for?
in the
$5?
bundle deal. I'm
Yeah, no,
going with
I'm sorry.
$3,000. I think.
Welcome back, Josh.
we were on the edge of our seats waiting for your answer, but what is your most anticipated new feature for the GTA 5 release?
This is the best
Huh?
call ever.
What is your most anticipated feature for the new GTA 5 release?
Hold on, I can't really hear you. What'd you say again?
Alright, so the GTA 5 re-release on PS4 and Xbox One has a few new features. What is your most anticipated one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, mine would be that you could use first-person mode, which is kind of cool, especially for the shootout areas.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw that at all.
Yeah, that looks
there's
sick.
a lot of really cool shootout areas, especially there's one towards the end, if I remember right, at a construction site.
Yeah.
And it's perfect. It's almost set up like a Uncharted level.
Yeah.
So I know you're going to love it. So that's going to be really cool to play.
Alrighty, Josh, thank you for calling in. A very interesting call.
Josh, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. See you, Josh.
I see you.
Oh, that was
That
funny.
was amazing. Alright, hold on. Kristen, what is your story?
Does it happen?
Do we want to
now?
tell right now, or do we want to wait for our talk segment
Well,
later?
I feel like we go on later.
Okay,
That way we can
we'll
just
go later?
flow to the end.
Yeah, for topic of the week.
I think people should definitely hang out because it's a funny
Stay
story.
tuned.
Stay tuned. It's
And
the best story
also,
ever.
we're up
Say
to
that for such a long time.
we're up
Stay
to
tuned.
so many Twitch hearts now. But thank you to Kiners or
Oh,
someone
wait,
like
no,
that.
keep going up.
Let me just go up the list until I see one I recognize. Then we got Christopher. That's funny.
Christopher.
He spells it in a weird way.
Oh.
Chris, Chaos Sphere, Colt 56, Spoon, Mean Mr. Gamer, again Spoon, My Life
Oh, wait,
of
hold on.
Gaming,
Take Master Rage because we couldn't call him back.
Nico Swifty Flyer.
We'll go back in a second.
And that brings us to 1,026.
And thank you to Master Rage for calling in. Welcome to the Level Up Show.
Oh, hey guys.
What's going on, man? I'm assuming you're a fan of the Alien Isolation game.
Yeah, I was just about to ask what you guys think of Alien Isolation.
haven't
Personally, I
gotten-
love that game.
That's good. I mean, there's a lot of people that are really liking it. We haven't gotten to play it ourselves.
I played it at my cousin's house a
Oh,
little bit.
did you?
Yeah, it's
So what'd you think?
it's very similar to Outlast.
Okay,
Except
okay.
not as scary, to be honest with you.
Do you feel as
I thought-
helpless?
What was that?
Do you feel as helpless?
No, that's what I mean. I feel
Yeah.
like they give you so many more tools while giving you not as many tools. If that makes any sense. The scanner is a big part that you didn't have in Outlast. You have like the night vision thing in Outlast, which I thought got a lot more anticipation and on the edge of your seat, like what's gonna be around this corner. But you can kind of sense the xenomorphs as they're going through the ship and everything.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But yeah, I wasn't really that scared, and that's what I wanted from that game. That's what I want from that series as a whole. But
This is going
a
to
little
lead
disappointed.
into our topic of the week later on in the show, Master,
Yeah.
is because we're going to be talking about the review scale and how we feel like it's kind of evolving because even though you love Alien Isolation and a lot of people love Alien Isolation,
Yeah.
the reviews are all over the place with the game. So we're kind of wondering,
Yeah.
this is the topic later on, guys, is the review scale finally being utilized to a better like perspective, I guess you could say, like it's, as opposed to 7 to 10, it's becoming more of like a 5 to 10 now
Right.
instead, and maybe that's why reviews aren't quite what people were expecting. Because as you love it, there's a lot of other people that really like it as well.
Yep.
Love Alien Isolation. So,
I could see why.
what do you like so much about it, Rage?
Well, I love how the alien's completely randomized. Like, you have no idea what it's going to do. And it keeps you on your feet, you know? And I love how they have the original voice cast. If you pre-order the game, and you can, replay the last part of the movie, which is just something amazing. A little treat for the fans.
One of the best pre-order bonuses I think I've ever seen, actually. Yeah, just a really great add-in that they had in there for pre-ordering at GameStop, and I think that made a lot of people even just buy the game alone on that feature or DLC. So a smart move by them. I hear pretty cool things about the game, and maybe if it goes into like the bargain bin, I'll pick it up someday. Because GTA 5 is the big one for me next month, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that too.
Very cool. Rage, thanks for calling in, man. We're gonna move on.
Alright, thank you.
See you later.
Yeah, we will.
See ya.
Everyone take a drink of water.
All right, guys, we gotta move on. Take down the Skype banner. What was that number I just saw on screen? It was
I
like-
didn't see it.
I think it was 357.
We're at,
Yeah, it is 357.
oh, we're at 356. Draft Kristen.
I'm not ready. What do I do?
We got. First of all, I gotta draw.
What does
All
the
right.
giraffe
Well,
say?
It's not my fault you're not.
Wait, no.
It's
I
a-
have an avatar of a giraffe.
Okay.
BTW.
Oh, there you go. Giraffe Kristen's on her way.
BTW 1,031 Twitch hearts now we're
Do
at.
you care if
Wow.
I put lights on me? Just me?
No, I don't care at all.
All right,
Draft
so
Kristen
Draft
alert.
Kristen. Oh, wow.
Giraffe Kristen.
And
It's not going to work.
why?
Look at it,
It might. Just try.
Kristen.
It looks darker on the TV,
Yeah.
remember?
That'll make your noise.
It's pretty epic, isn't it?
This is
And
cray-cray.
intense. It's a Halloween giraffe. The Halloween giraffe.
I'm freaking out a bit. What you all can't see is, yes, she is indeed moving her tongue, and it looks exactly like you think it will.
Oh my god, I really
It's
wish-
spinning!
How did the light do that?
Alright. That was
Over the light.
Kristen, you spun the mask
I
off of your face.
spun it off.
That was Giraffe Kristen for 350. 400 is something that you guys don't know yet, but we'll get to that.
Wow.
Could you also take down the Skype banner, just because we're shut down Skype for now, guys. We're going to move on to, I think, our last level update segment. Yes, it is. Speaking of Assassin's Creed, we're talking about the movie. We also been talking about the controversy surrounding the whole 900p parody for the last week or two. We have a little bit of a potential update on that. I don't want to say this is for sure because this might not even be real, because there was a anonymous letter to Giant Bomb that they read off on their podcast. The guy said that he was a developer, that he couldn't name himself, all those kind of things. I wanted to read off a few quotes. I divided into two. We'll talk after the first paragraph, then we'll move on to the second. First one, he said, "I'm happy to enlighten you guys because way too much bullshit about 1080p making a difference is being thrown around. If the game is as pretty and fun as ours will be, who cares? Getting this game to 900p was a bitch. The game is so huge in terms of rendering that it took months to get it to 720p at 30 frames per second. The game was 9 frames per second just 9 months ago. We only achieved 900p at 30 frames per second weeks ago. The PS4 couldn't handle 1080p 30 frames per second for our game, whatever people or Sony and Microsoft say. Yes, we have a deal with Microsoft. And yes, we don't want people fighting over it. But with all the recent concessions from Microsoft backing out of CPU reservations not once, but twice, you're talking about a 1 or 2 frames per second difference between the two consoles. So yes, locking the frame rate to a conscious decision to keep people bullshitting, but that doesn't seem to have worked in the end."
Keep going.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, I want, yeah.
Okay, this is the second part of the paragraph, guys. Stay with me for a second here. This really is about to define a next-gen game like no other before. Mordor has next-gen system and gameplay, but not graphics like Unity does. The proof comes in that game being cross-gen. Our producer, Vincent, saying that we're bound by AI, by the CPU, is right, but not entirely. Consider this. They started the game so early for next-gen, Microsoft and Sony wanted to push graphics first, so that's what we did. I believe 50% of the CPU is dedicated to helping the rendering by processing prepackaged information, and in our case, much like Unreal 4, baked global illumination lighting. The result is amazing graphically. The depth of field and lighting effects are beyond anything you've seen on the market, and even may surpass Infamous and others. Because of this, I think the build is a full 50 gigs, filling the Blu-ray to the edge, and nearly half of that is lighting data. Okay.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, you start.
I'm going to use a lot of big words to backpedal from my big-ass mistake. That's exactly what I just heard in that entire mess. I just don't know what to make of this situation.
I'm going to start at the beginning.
I just don't.
Too much bullshit around 1080p making a difference being thrown around. Shut up.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Not the twisted, sorry.
Not the twisted. To whoever this guy anonymously is writing in, you can't tell us what we see or don't see or like or don't like. There are people that want 1080p. Don't tell them that there's no difference.
If you have a
think there's
32-inch,
difference,
just because that guy has a 32-inch TV,
Yeah.
that's 720p, doesn't mean that the rest of us don't have nicer things that we can actually see the difference on.
Sorry, Twisted. Hold on until we're done with the story. Then you can call in. I think he's a big Assassin's Creed fan.
Yeah.
And this is the other part of this that I think is ridiculous. Getting to 900p was a bitch. We were at 9 frames per second 9 months ago. That's not something you should be proud of.
No.
Right.
Don't tell us you were at 9 frames per second 9 months ago. No. That is not a good idea.
The worst update in the world.
A terrible update. Don't let us know that.
Right.
This is the most worked up I've seen him in a while.
No, it's bullshit.
It's
There's
just
a lot
upsetting.
of people there's a lot of people inside the company that are obviously going to get a little upset about the reaction from fans like us.
Yeah.
The problem is it's legitimate concerns. The only thing that I'm going to say to back up this guy is I am going to wait. I'm not going to say anything more on the situation until I actually see the game.
Getting a lot of people want to talk about this, I think.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, the last part of this that pisses me off. Don't bring up Mordor. Don't bring up Infamous.
Yeah.
Those aren't your games. Don't bring up Mordor, which sold incredibly well, reviewed incredibly well, is
For a
1080p,
brand new IP.
60 frames per second.
Yep.
Hit those marks that you can't. So
Right.
don't bullshit about other developers.
Especially Infamous is right there, and they were a launch title almost.
Yeah. It pisses me off.
So
So
angry.
who knows if this guy's even real? The
Right,
things
but-
that he's saying make me think he isn't, because this is such
No, it
unprofessional
actually makes me
behavior.
think it is. No, it makes me think
Diarrhea.
it is. It makes me think it's just a sworn developer.
Joey wants to be filled in. Are we talking about a specific game?
Assassin's Creed,
So,
Unity, and the whole 900p parity issue. Let's call back. There's people that want to talk about.
Everyone's freaking out in the chat room.
Let's call Josh first because we haven't talked with him yet. Oh yeah, we did. Josh, we called. He always wants to come back. So.
We're also at 376 viewers.
Wow, 400 is going to be a special one, guys.
Call Twisted Brainstick.
Yeah, I think Twisted wants to talk about it.
I don't know if his name will be the same on Skype, but Ash JoJo is very worked up about it too.
All right, Twisted, we're calling you back.
Guys.
Hey, Twisted, sorry to cancel your call earlier. We just wanted to go through the story. Do you have an opinion on this whole 900p parity issue?
Absolutely, and I was following the news since it began, and I'm totally against forced parity, and I believe every gamer should be against forced parity, if that's what the situation is.
Yes.
Now, if they're being honest and saying that the games can only be 900p, 30 frames a second, and that's all they can achieve, then I'm fine with that. And I feel like that, there's no display that puts out in 900p, so everything's upscaled to 1080p anyway.
Yeah.
So my question is, are we really going to be able to tell the difference between what is it they call it, anti-aliasing?
Aliasing, yeah. You're right. The most people are not going to be able to tell the difference, and there's going to be your visual, your files, video files, whatever you want to call them, that are going to notice the difference. The ones that literally count pixels, there are people that do that. And there's going to be people that have 80-inch TVs that are definitely going to see the difference, because that's when you really start to notice it. Is it going to affect the enjoyment of the game? No, not at all will it affect the enjoyment. That's why what Ubisoft should have done is just said, we did not have the time, we have to get the game out this year, so that's why we are at 900p 30 frames per second. We didn't have the time to utilize the hardware to its full potential, but moving forward as the generation grows, we will be able to do this. That's what they should have said. They shouldn't have bullshitted. They shouldn't have brought up even the idea of forced parity. That is what they should have done, in my opinion.
I agree 100%.
I agree with you. And then EA Games kind of slapped them in the face when they announced the specs for Dragon Age.
Exactly. Which was kind of funny, actually. There's been a few doing that. It wasn't just Dragon Age. I can't think of the other one, but there's been a few tweets going around of, oh, we were able to hit 1080p 60 frames per second, and kind of taking digs at Ubisoft. It's something that's going around the entire industry right now, and a lot of people are talking about it. I know Square Enix was questioned on it recently by Hip Hop Gamer, and they said that they want to cater to the fans above all else, but they did kind of list a caveat in that, saying, like, if we don't have the time, we might not be able to do it.
All I can say at this point, though, is I would say, especially as a fan, I am going to give them some leeway, and I'm just going to wait. Because if you do remember, and looking at the videos, remember when we first saw the first preview, and we were like, holy shitballs, that looks phenomenal. Like, the amount of detail in each character, plus how many random characters there were all moving at once in random movements, it blew us away. So if they're able to keep up with that, I don't care if it's 900p at 30 frames per second. If it looks that good, I won't care. But it better look as good as it did in that first fucking trailer, or else I'm going to flip shit.
And I think on top of that, there shouldn't be forced parity. If you don't have the time to get to these specs, okay, that's fine. You don't have the time. But don't tell us that PS4 isn't a good bit stronger GPU-wise than Xbox One, because in Ubisoft's first, kind of, what do you want to call it, conference that they did, where they had their slideshow, I don't know if you guys have seen this, they actually listed the specs of each console when it comes to GPU, and they listed the PS4 as being double the GPU power of Xbox One. Not even 40%.
All right, hold on. Let's not forget there are other things that play into it. So
CPU. They listed, Ubisoft themselves listed PS4 as double the GPU power.
So the problem isn't that we're not saying that PS4 right now. We're not trying to say PS4 is better than Xbox One.
No,
we're saying that this company who's trying to defend their stupid statements, is kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Right.
They're backpedaling on something that they stated at the very beginning of a generation. That's the problem that people have with them. I don't think most people have a problem with 900p 30 frames per second, because, as Twisted said, most people aren't going to notice. It's not going to
Well, it's the fact that they backtrack.
Yeah, exactly. It's the backtrack.
And they're bullshitting and they're lying.
Yeah.
They just can't come out and be honest. They should have just been like, you know what? This is all the time we had. All the resources we plugged into it was just 900p 30 frames a second.
Yeah, definitely.
Honesty is always the best policy.
Definitely.
Now, I want to know...
But they're a big industry, and they don't have to be honest to their consumers.
They don't have to be honest, but don't come out and say literally straightforward what you tried to do for parody, and then say, oh, no, wait, guys, I misspoke.
Right, and then act like we're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, don't act like we're idiots. Exactly, Twisted. All right, we got to move on, but thanks so much for calling in again.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show. Have a good night.
Do you want to call back that, Josh?
Not really, no, to be honest with you. I don't want to delay any more time. And let's clear something up, guys. We're not bashing Xbox One, we're bashing Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
I just wanted to make sure people knew that.
Yeah, just to be clear, we're bashing Ubisoft and their bullshit and lying. That's the thing that people are bashing.
Thank people to Twitch.
All right, let's talk to Frostfire again. He really wants to call back in.
So many Twitch hearts.
Yeah, I'm gonna read
So many.
Frostfire, welcome back to the show.
Okay, I've actually got a lot to say about the whole thing since I'm really into all the technology and display stuff. Okay. First of all, the whole 1080p thing, there are some displays that'll display at 900p, which is 1600 by 900.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at some monitors, they'll output 1600 by 900. Like, for example, my laptop screen has that.
Sure, yeah, it has.
But, yeah, and I am one of those people that kind of counts pixels. I've got like 2 1080p displays in my TV. But, yeah, it can make a huge difference. Because the thing about it is, it all depends on how far you're sitting away from the display and how, like, big the display is and the resolution.
Mm-hmm.
And the main factor is pixels per inch and then, like, how far you're sitting away from your TV.
Definitely. And as a console, or not a console gamer, as a PC gamer, as you are, you sit close to the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I need the 1080p because I'm playing World of Warcraft right now on a 1080p 24-inch display.
Wow.
So it really does make a difference. Like if I were to play it on my TV, which is like 720p, it would look a lot worse because again, I have my TV close to me. I'm using it as as a third display. So yeah.
I understand completely, and there's a lot of people in your situation, and Unity is coming to PC, I'm pretty sure. As far as I know, can you guys maybe correct me on that if I'm wrong? Unity is coming to PC at some point, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it is coming to PC. Later date.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be people right up next to their screen, counting pixels as I think you do.
It's like
so
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can see them all, and whenever I see a game, it's like when I select 1080p and it's like it's not 1080p, I can tell the difference. It's pretty obvious when you're sitting this close to a display.
Yeah. So you got to listen to everybody for sure. All right, we're gonna move on to our next story, Frostfire. Once again, thank you for calling in.
Also, I actually have some stuff to say about your partnership. Getting a sub button actually isn't as bad as it used to be. I know someone who got partnered, and all he had to do was request a sub button, and he got it.
Exactly.
And then subbing doesn't skip ads anymore. You still get ads if you're subbed.
Guys, all right.
Okay, we gotta get out of here.
I understand. I just had to squeeze that in real quick. Okay.
Cool. We love you, Frostfire, so much. You're so knowledgeable,
You're so
and we enjoy
smart.
everything about you. I love to hear you speak.
I love how he just goes, Frostfire.
No, I was actually chuckling, but Skype kind of cut out.
Okay. All right, see you later, man.
Okay, see ya.
All right.
I like Frostfire a lot.
When he talks, it just makes me happy.
He's 15 and he talks like he's like 25.
Years old.
So smart. He's 15. That's what I'm saying.
Shut
the hell up.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up is right.
He's
Oh my
15.
god, I love him.
Guys, we're at 400. The first time we've gotten to 406 since Donald Harris, and that was the only time otherwise.
417.
Now 417. Oh my god, what's happening?
I don't know, I'm freaking out.
We're doing this. I gotta turn it back on. Pause it for a second.
Oh my god.
I'll turn it back on so they hear it loud.
Is this PR?
Yeah, it's VR.
So do you know what stance?
I can make one up.
Sorry to Josh.
Right.
We'll be right back.
Whoever's on the end has to do. If you're on the left side, you have to do left hand, left side. If you're on the right, you have to do right hand, right side.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know what the hell that meant, but I'm gonna wing it.
All right,
Okay.
guys,
Let's do it.
We're at 400.
400.
I'm here for every milestone.
You are.
What are we doing?
I'm cut out. I just fell.
I hope Dave is in here right now. Stop it. Right there. Good spot. Yeah!
This is the greatest show ever to be on. I just want to point out, I love this.
Oh my god.
All right. What is? Oh, this show's awful.
I loved you guys like this.
I know. You guys, I don't know if you planned that, but the synchronization was on point.
Did you do it right?
Yes.
Oh my god, yes!
You guys did that, and then you also went like that. Oh, that was
That was great.
It's only 11:30.
Right? I thought we were at
419.
Thank God we skipped Wild Game.
Yes, I know,
Oh
right?
my God.
419 people in the room. Let's take a
Guys,
second
thank
here.
you so much.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Was Dave in the room?
I haven't seen Dave comment yet.
I want to
There it is.
acknowledge.
May the power protect you, fine people.
I want to acknowledge a few things here. We have 420 in the room. One of the highest numbers we've ever had on the show.
Legitimately.
Second highest we've ever had.
Yes.
The other one was when Donald Harris was on. But that was because Destiny service went down and everybody migrated to our stream. So this is really the highest we've ever been. Thank you so much for coming into the room. We've had like 80 Twitch hearts tonight. If you have not hearted us yet on Twitch, please go to twitch.tv/The Level Up Show and heart us. You will get notifications whenever the Level Up Show goes live, which is every Thursday and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 4:25. Also, go on Twitter at The Level Up Show, level spelled LVL. Follow us, like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube at youtube.com/The Level Up Show, level spelled LVL. We archive every video stream that we do, whether it's our big episodes, our mini episodes, our game streams, questions of the week. Doesn't matter. It all goes up on the YouTube, so please go there, subscribe. We're really pushing that right now. Finally, if you really like the show, want to help us grow, become even better, go on streamtip.com/T/The Level Up Show. Donate whatever you see fitting. We would appreciate a cent. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And then finally, thank you for the Twitch
Thank
art.
you for the follow.
And the other
that
one. On PSN and that one. On PSN, I am Drew M1788. Mike is Noob Guru. I want to go in and
Holy mother of
440.
Jesus.
Unbelievable, guys. You guys are on fire tonight.
How many?
440 in the room.
440 people.
And
Listen, Kristen, keep drinking.
we've had 16 friend requests tonight from Obama23, Delta23, Flex on C, High Shot, Hot Baby, Ivan Hot, Jasmine, John 8 Ball, Kwanzi V, Mr. Bigus, MV Bang, Said G23, Splux, The Future 2322, War City, and Win Ripper. Those are all of our PSN friend requests. Thank you so much. We
Oh my
will
God.
add you right after the show.
Before, when you said
When we first
420 is the
started talking-
highest we've ever been. 420.
Oh my
Everyone in
God!
the chat room is
That's amazing!
happened?
I don't know. We're on fire.
Sorry.
Are
We
you talking about
probably need to
Hitler?
stay a little bit more on track. So
Wait a second. Are you talking about Hitler?
No, we're not.
What?
What?
420 is
it's his
Hitler Day.
birthday.
It's his birthday.
It's
That's
actually
Hitler
not.
Day.
It's
Is
actually
that what
not.
you were talking about?
I was
No.
talking about marijuana.
But that's Hitler's birthday. That's why people
Is it
do
really? I didn't know
marijuana.
No.
It's actually a fake thing. It's not Hitler's birthday.
Oh my god, I really thought that's why people smoke marijuana.
That's what I thought.
Which just got awkward.
Let's acknowledge some of our
Alright,
Twitch hearts real
let's get
quick.
back.
So thank you to Sniper Sarian,
Saying.
Cogwin, King
Gilgamesh.
Giglamesh.
Here, alright. So, alright.
There you go.
Sniper Saiyan, Megadai, Cogwin, King Gilgamesh, The Beansman, Tard Nation, DK Jankovic, Puckett, Ayo Zach, Moko Man, Bilbo Baggins 32, Malarcon 21, Shuckum, Health Dragon, Andrew M18.
Hey, that's kind of like my name.
Hey, I did that. Hard
Airborne.
Invade Airborne 06 and Dawson Flot 23, as well as Vorbs V and look at Darrell Rowe, Herner, Krons, Free Time,
This is insane.
Asor, Braha 83, Frostfire.
Okay,
All right.
we're caught up.
Cool.
Thank you. Those are all my Twitch hearts. We're at 444
Do
in
we
the
have
room.
anything for 500?
I think we should tell our story why there's so many people in here.
Yes, let's do it. Tell your stories. What's going on?
Actually, I would like
Thank you
it.
for Twitch heart. From Invisibro or something like that.
God,
Wait.
this is craziness.
I need to say something though for
Inviolable
real.
Bro.
'Cause
Wait.
people are saying I'm blonde. I swear,
What?
in high school,
It's a thing.
420 was Hitler Day.
I googled it. It's a thing.
It was a thing.
No, it's a fake thing. It's on Snopes.
But people.
I know a lot of people thought.
Yes.
No, you're validated. You're validated.
There we go.
There you go.
There you
We're
go. You almost had it.
Right there.
Okay, so I want Greg to actually
Yes,
tell the
tell your
story
friends.
because he's a great storyteller.
Am I?
There's a lot of people in the room, so I figure Greg will tell.
Okay, go ahead, Greg.
Alright, so as we all know, I've been staying here this whole weekend, and Drew was working on stuff for the Level Up show, so Kristen and I decided to take a little bogey, as we all know, the best dog ever, on a walk. And we decided to go adventuring and exploring. We are taking some pictures in the woods, having a good time, and all of a sudden, Kristen hears a twig break behind us, and she goes, "Oh my god, Greg, what is that?" So I start freaking out. I'm like, "Wait, what? Did you hear something?" She goes, "Yeah. She turns around and gasps. So behind me immediately, I start to think that the intruder had followed us into the woods, and we were all getting ready for our deaths.
If you guys don't know who the intruder is, it's the apparition that happened a week or two ago in our house that we were
We
terrified
thought
by.
someone was in our house, and I had Andrew walk around the house with a knife.
It was crazy.
Moving on.
Yeah, so we turn around and the next thing we see, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Beethoven, but it was this size dog, tripled the size of a dog. Kristen starts screaming, "Holy crap, Greg, it's a bear." The dog is mounted on top of a tree, staring at us, blank face. Just chilling, doesn't do anything. Kristen goes, "What do we do?" I said, "I think we should start walking away." We're with Bogey, and Kristen, as soon as Kristen goes to turn around, the dog full out sprints immediately towards us, panting like viciously.
I pick up Bogey.
Literally. Kristen's first instinct is to scoop Bogey up. She scoops up Bogey. Now I'm thinking the dog's gonna bite one of us, something normal, maybe lick us if it's really, really nice. Nope, none of this happened. What indeed did happen was Kristen then got mounted by the bear dog. The dog proceeded to hump Kristen, there it is, profusely, and Kristen's reaction to this was not, "Greg, help me," it was giggles galore. And we didn't know what to do.
This was today.
This was today, during the day. So my reaction was to pull the dog off of her. I go behind the dog, and when I tell you, you could see in the picture, it's almost the size of Kristen. I go behind the dog. I go behind the dog to rip it off. The death grip that these bear claws had on Kristen's leg, I thought it was going to lift her up and take her back into the woods, wherever it lived. We still never found the dog's owners. We tried to run it home, back to its house. We didn't know where it lived. It followed us all the way back to Kristen's house. We called Drew while he's chilling at home. He goes, "Hey, what's going on?" He probably didn't know why the hell we were calling him. I go, "I have a surprise for you. Look outside in the next 30 seconds. We show up at the house, and the bear dog is at his front gate. He goes, "What the hell is that?" We're like, "It's actually a bear dog that humped Kristen to death." And the dog scratched up the entire back of Kristen's leg.
And it got insane slobber all over Bogey, all over my pants.
Crazy.
And it wouldn't leave.
It
just sat outside the gate for like the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, an hour and a half it was there.
It humped me about 5 times. And it was like stronger than a man. Like
I couldn't pull it off of her.
It just wouldn't let go of my leg. It was insane.
People are saying it was man bear peg.
Oh my god, it was.
It was man bear peg.
Alright.
Skip
Good
the
story.
dog humping Kristen's leg and Greg Virga pulling him
This next story actually is a good thing.
Yeah.
It would only
It's
happen
even
to
waiting
me
for
and
it,
Greg.
All right, we're finally at the next story. So go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Only us.
So, something that we've all been waiting for, and we were both discussing this a little while ago. PS4 firmware update 2.0. Woo! Via the PlayStation blog.
Thank you, Joe.
That was very appropriate. Via the PlayStation blog, PS4 firmware 2.0, codenamed Masamune, has been detailed. Here are the big new features that you can expect. Share play functionality allowed for shared control of all games over the network. That means if you are playing a game, it can be shared to other friends.
I love this show.
Yeah, huge.
And you have a 1 hour time limit.
Right, but that's huge though.
Yeah, definitely.
That's big. That's
Crazy
really
big.
big. That means that if I want to try a game that you have and I don't know if I'm going to like it, bam, right there. So Alien Isolation, I think I'm going to finally get to play you. YouTube, dedicated app, and custom export to YouTube. Thank fucking God about goddamn time.
Yes.
Jesus, how long does it really take you to make a YouTube app for the PS4?
Apparently a year.
Yeah, the best-selling next-gen console, and you don't have a freaking app for it. All right. We already talked about the custom dynamic themes for the background similar to the PS3.
I've seen on
but
TV.
we will also be getting the option to change the colors between 8 different shades.
You're about to see.
Right.
In a
That's
second.
coming up. So not only can you do this and put custom pictures, but you can change between these. Now, me personally, I'm a very masculine guy. I'm going to go for that bright pink right there.
Oh, good for you, man.
Yes, I will. And I'm not ashamed to say it.
I think I'm going to go with Space Gray.
I'm sure
Space
you
gray?
would. You're very bland.
Yeah, I'm very blind. You noticed that about
I like
did.
red. I'm going with the deep red. I like that.
Yeah, that's your thing.
I like
didn't
red.
think
Yeah.
anyone would pick red.
All right, the friends area will now have a people you may know. So this means just like on Facebook, when you get constantly berated by Facebook telling you have other friends and you say no, I don't. Sony will now be doing the same thing with your friends list.
I'm so excited.
So that's gonna be good. Now this is something that's good. Catching up to the Microsoft Connect. it will have additional voice commands such as starting and stopping a broadcast. So for me and you, this could actually be a good thing to actually come to it.
Yeah.
Instead of us trying to find the remote and change it.
What I really want is being able to say Netflix, start, go to Lost, play, done. No remote needed. I want my Lost on every night. Give me my Lost.
Give me my King Jack.
Yes.
MP3 playback off of USB drives while they're unplugged and allowing custom game soundtracks.
Pretty cool. Not quite to where we want it to be.
No, but being able to play Drive Club when it actually works the way it's supposed to while listening to my M83 playlist, phenomenal.
Yeah.
I am so psyched for that. Live from PlayStation is getting many new additions. Woo! Such as the option to do filter streams by games, by friends, or by channels that you follow. That means us.
Yes.
On top of that, there is also possible rumors that there might be a follow button.
Woo!
That will look like a little heart at the bottom. Alright, that's getting really annoying.
I love that.
But no, the big deal there is that you guys have to go to twitch.tv/levelupshow right now. So many of you have done it tonight, and thank you for that. But it's an unnecessary step. It would be so much easier if you guys could just click on a heart button and be done with it. I really hope that's the case. We don't know for sure, but the images that have leaked or not even leaked, but have been on the Japanese version of the site show a little heart button. So it could be a lot easier for you guys to follow us soon, which is great news.
And then on top of that, you now have backing up to USB drives, which is great. So if you ever have a worry that your PlayStation 4 is going to crack out on you and you don't have an internet connection, which God knows why you wouldn't, you can now back up all your data to that. And new organization options for the PS4 content areas and what's new area. Which
I'm
is great
hoping that means we can get rid of the straight line of squares, because if I want to play Transistor now, I have to go all the way to the end after Destiny and Netflix and Live from PlayStation. All I want is folders and
Take a hint
bubbles
from
Vita.
Microsoft. Do pins. Right. They do little pin things in the front.
How cool would that
Just
be?
like their Windows 8. That's why I'll tell you right now, I think Microsoft is executing things so much better. No, just finish it. You're almost done. Listen, I'm going to be talking for about a second, so if you can finish that between there,
Heart
that'd
them
be
on
great.
Twitch.
It's
They are the
really
greatest
good.
people
Yeah,
ever.
drink it.
Oh, did you try it?
I did. It's very good.
The Level Up Show.
Alright,
They're
so anyway,
amazing.
Microsoft has been killing it as far as the way that their main home screen is organized, as well as their commands. So I'm glad to see that Sony is finally taking some of the cues from them, saying, alright, we need this, we need to change this. Hopefully, I mean, there are a lot more options that we don't know about even. That's
what
coming in 2.0, and that's actually what I'm more excited to find out, because it's usually those little unknown options that are being added in the firmware updates that I usually get more excited
What would
about
you
more
do
than
if some of
anything
the unknowns are HBO Go and Skype?
Oh my
Would
god.
you freak
I would
the hell out?
flip. I love HBO Go. Who
That's my
doesn't?
favorite. Game of
So-
Thrones. Game of Thrones.
All right, cool.
That is it.
Last
Kristen,
one.
you are up. You have the paper?
Yup.
Here you go. Just take mine. Thank you for the Twitch heart. We'll acknowledge that in a
I got my
second.
bottle.
Kristen goes.
This is very good.
It's so good. It tastes like
I'm
peaches.
so glad I got
galore.
that. It was $6.
$6.
Peach Moscato.
I love it.
And I even have a little tray on my lap.
Crazy.
Go ahead.
Final Fantasy 14.
There we go.
Nice.
Roman numerals.
Nailed it.
While drinking.
Final Fantasy 14. Heaven's.
She can't say it. So, how would you say that word?
Drew and I have talked about this all day.
My first thought was Heaven's Ward.
Thank you.
I heard
I don't
you
think it's
saying
actually
Heaven's
that.
Sword.
I think it's Heaven's Sword, actually, is what it is.
Do you know what that means? We looked at the definition of a
A
sword.
sword from heaven.
No. It's actually a sword,
Yeah,
which is...
a patch of grass over a firm bed of soil.
Like on
What
a,
does that mean?
like
it means
sheep.
like a grassy field in heaven, I guess? I don't know.
That's
That
sheep.
makes sense.
I want it to be
Sheep.
heaven's word, like a place in heaven.
Yeah.
That would make so much more
Oh my
sense.
god, guess who's in here?
Yeah,
Henry/Dan.
Henry! Welcome! We hit 1,000 subscribers tonight, and also...
I think he was here a little while ago, too. Because I saw him.
Or I should say 1,000
No,
followers.
he just said, hi, Kristen, Mike, Greg, and
all-
Buddy Drew.
Oh, okay.
Welcome, Dan. Thank you for coming in. Henry, I should say.
Final Fantasy 14, Heaven's Sword DLC announced. The first expansion for Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn, was revealed at FanFest. The edition will bring in the land of Ishgard with a focus on dragoons versus dragons. There will be many other new areas as well, including Chocobo Forest, most of them much larger than what we're used to. There will be new jobs, new dungeons, new gear, new recipes, and even a new race.
Cool.
There will be a greater focus on airships, now making it possible to travel to Sky Islands. Lastly, the level cap has been raised to 60 for all classes. You can look forward to the expansion in spring of 2015.
Meanwhile, Elder Scrolls Online still hasn't released for next-gen consoles.
Can I just say that Final Fantasy XIV, I've never played it before in my life, and I'm not really that much into the Final Fantasy series, but the amount of content and love and heart and soul that they're pouring into this MMO is absolutely astounding. I love that they're supporting this game as much as they are.
And it's still
Mr.
great.
Famous!
Blending with Henry, thank you so much for the
Oh, that's
extra
awesome,
life
man.
donation.
Oh, Henry! Woo! Henry!
He said, hey Drew, I'm planning to help the Level Up Show support the kids, especially since I'm from Philly.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for your donation to Extra Life. It is for Children's Miracle Network hospitals all around the United States. But as Henry said, we are playing for Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
And guess
Thank
what?
you so much, Henry.
I'm applying for a job at the Children's Hospital.
Yes,
Wish
she
me luck.
is. She's applying for
Wish
a
me
job.
luck.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
I just put it in the chat room, guys. You don't have to feel any pressure to donate, but if you can, it's in there now. Just click the link, go to support them, and you're doing it for
I'm
free.
gonna be working.
Donate.
I
Don't
should
feel
be
the pressure,
working.
but really, donate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It all goes towards the children.
Isn't that so cool?
Tax
I can work with
deductible.
That's
You know,
all
nothing taken
Nonprofit,
out.
yeah, it's
Oh, I
amazing.
get it.
All
I
right.
know you were even applying for that.
I just
I-
love that
it was
Christmas
posted 2
swinging
days
the
ago.
bottle.
Good job.
I'll just talk to you afterward.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Thanks, Henry. I love working with kids.
I don't know if I do. So I
Yes. Oh no, never mind.
Drew, what happened?
I don't know what that was.
What's up?
Oh, don't you be forever away. I'm always here.
Nailed it.
Show is out
Nailed
of
it.
control.
Nailed it.
God.
I thought it stopped, and I was like, I got so sad.
Guys, we got one more delay to update you on. Project Cars was
Right.
delayed. Blah, blah, blah.
Which I'm happy about.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
delayed,
this
I think,
one-
until
this one's not
March
bad.
of
Yeah.
next
Right.
year. We got some gameplay footage on screen. You played it.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How
So
come?
I am not. I mean, we all know for the most part, people that watch, I'm not a big racing fan. You know, it's not really my forte of games that I like to play. But this feels so different than anything we're used to.
Mhm.
It was funny. I was actually interviewing a kid. His name was Zur13, but spelled in binary, kind of like the Kingdom Hearts character. But he, you know, I was actually talking to him about it. I don't know if he's even watching right now, but I was trying to get his reactions to it, and we both came up with that. It's not even. I wouldn't even classify. You have games like Forza Horizon and Drive Club, which are very more. They're almost simulations, but they're very more arcadey. But then you have games like the regular Forza and Gran Turismo that are very simulation. This feels even more realistic than either of those do. It's great because they're taking a lot of stuff from the fans. The whole entire game has been built around fan feedback. And if you look at the inside cabin views and all the different views and ways that you have it, it's crazy. I mean, you have water going on the lens and everything like that. The way the car actually handles is very, very realistic to what it would be in real life. But there were a few things that were still lacking. The graphics weren't up to as much par as they wanted them to be.
Yeah, that's what's surprising to me is I thought Project Cars was like the leader in graphics, but I'm looking at this footage, I'm not impressed actually.
No, and I think they knew that. I think
Okay.
they're realizing that, and I think that's one of the things. I think they wanted a little bit more time to refine it,
Okay.
add a little more finesse. There's some extra control options that they wanted, as well
Okay.
as some view options. It's going to be right. One thing I didn't know, actually, in talking to one of the developers there that was showing it off at New York Comic Con, they're saying that it's launching with support for Oculus Rift right away
Okay.
at launch. So that's great. That's gonna be crazy. What I'm thinking is, I'm actually wondering if it's going to be available with support for Project Morpheus.
Okay.
Which is
That would be really cool if Project Morpheus can come out in time. We don't know when Morpheus is coming, but hopefully it's earlier next year than later. It'd be
See.
really cool. We'll have to wait and see. We do have the PlayStation Experience event coming up at the end of December.
We do.
There's a possibility of announcing some cool things with Morpheus there. But I honestly, I doubt it. I think that Morpheus will be a late next year
It's gonna
thing.
be, it's gonna be right for the holiday.
Are
Yeah.
you on drugs?
A lot of people keep asking who we are, so if you want to do that again.
Let's do that again.
Yeah.
Guys, we are the Level Up Show. We are a dedicated talk show on every Thursday and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm Andrew. This is my co-host Mike, and we have Kristen in the chat room with you guys, as Kristen says, be nice, and special guest and super fan, Greg Virga,
Hi.
also in the chat room with you guys, Greg_Virga. Talk with them. They're also keeping the chat clean for you guys to make sure everything goes well.
Two things real quick, Michael. Two things real quick. Shout out to Chunky Monkey 0825. You know why you got shout out. And then Pussfield's Cab said that he wants Project Morpheus to work with the Level Up show, so he has virtual reality and he's a live audience member for the show.
That would actually be
How crazy would that be?
kind of cool.
Josh, we will call you back in a little bit. We're not at our caller segment just yet.
Hey, Andrew.
Yes.
You got another recognized. You were recognized as Vinny from Jersey.
Oh, stop. Shut up.
Does this happen often?
Shut up. I don't like that comparison at all. But thank you to Rog, Kamina, Wicked Crazy, Logic, Empire, Gameplay Host, Gustavo Full HD, Max, Twin Dragon Gaming. Also thank you to Geekers, Ebenezer, and I'm Viable Bro. Thank you so much. Those are our Twitch hearts. And also, let's go to our Twitter. Let's see if we got any Twitter follows tonight. We got Twitter follows from Angel Martinez, Sunny, Samuel Burden.
I love that icon for Sunny.
Very cool icon, Sunny. Also, thank you to
Legacy On.
Legacy On for your Twitch art. Harrison, JD for your Twitter follows. And I think that's about it for now.
Guys, we're almost at 600 for Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's get another 5. We got almost 80 follows for Twitch. Actually, no.
I'm gonna refresh
We got
that.
100.
Yeah, we've gotten like 100 follows.
We got 100 follows tonight. That's nuts. 5 follows for Twitch.
Hey, Andrew.
Twitter.
Or Twitter, I mean.
5 Twitter follows to get us to 600 now, guys.
DJ says, "We are the Level Up show," in quotes. Drew started speaking
I don't
as Kristen
think-
downs the bottle.
I don't think this show would be complete tonight unless Gregory sat on himself.
What? Oh, the couch.
Yes!
So confused for a second there.
The couch on the Greg.
The Gregception.
We
as
need
we
Greg
call it.
to sit on himself. If everyone
I had
doesn't
600
know,
Twitter followers.
Greg is a couch.
Yeah, at 600 Twitter followers,
I will
Greg
sit on
will
it.
perform
Greg
Inception.
will sit on a couch.
We will perform Gregception. Everyone's saying, "Go sit on
All right.
yourself."
Now, I mean, we got a little off topic.
Yeah.
That's kind of perfect for this next topic.
Yeah.
Which, because we have our great friend Greg here, it is now time for On the Spot.
We brought
Yes.
Do you know what On
We
the Spot
brought it
is? Do you
back.
remember what it
it
is?
back. Do I know on the spot? What is this, Michael?
Questioning your integrity.
Okay,
Gregory.
ready? So I've thought about this long and hard, and I hope you
Good.
haven't done this before on the show. I really don't remember you doing it. This is my question.
We've done it.
What is it?
Do it. Ask me.
You become a superhero.
Yeah, we did it.
We have?
Simpsons did it.
Are we talking about what power we would want?
What? No, I was gonna say your superhero name
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Better.
and who you would reveal your secret identity to.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do we like this?
My superhero name?
Yeah. So, and give us the power that supports the name too.
Well, my stripper name is Teddy
Kristen is not a
DeMarco.
stripper.
Teddy DeMarco is going to be your superhero name too?
It sounds.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It sounds
Okay,
good.
that works.
Super Teddy
So
DeMarco.
what is your power as Teddy
Yeah.
DeMarco?
Teddy DeMarco. Oh God.
First of all, guys, if you want to find out your porn name, it is the name of your first pet and also the name of the street you grew up on.
Yes.
That was like our first On the
So
Spot.
mine is Teddy DeMarco.
Was it really?
What is yours?
Mine was
Oh,
Molly Rhonda for some reason.
That's so
I'm going to go with Reggie Rhonda because Reggie's a boy name. That's my second
fine.
dog.
Mine
So-
was worse. Mine was Heidi Pembroke.
Heidi
That's
Pembroke.
brilliant. I'm Pebbles Columbus.
Also good. But back to superhero name. So you're Teddy DeMarco. What is your
Is that
power?
really? What's your superhero name though? Is that really your superhero name?
Off the top of my head, yes. What would my superpower be?
I already know mine if you want me to go while all of you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm the Crimson Nose. And I fight justice by elongating my nose to beat people up with. Have you ever seen The Fairly Odd Parents? It's the Crimson Chin, but with my nose.
Okay, wow.
Oh my God! This person's name is Burning Bush. Their stripper name.
And the only person that would know my
Wow.
secret identity would
Your,
be...
your, your pet's first
cat
name was
is
Burning? I don't think so. I hope not.
The only people to know my secret identity would be these people.
Lincoln
thank you.
Lincoln Shakopee. Buddy Meadowbrook.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Layla Falkland.
Layla Falkland. I don't know. I used to have a wrestler name.
Oh, what's your, how did
Oh.
your wrestler name?
Me and my cousins, we always used to do like wrestler names, and like my cousin Kyle was Kyle Dust. I was Bad Ange Billy Gunn for some reason.
What?
You know,
Badass.
badass Billy Gunn. I was Bad Ange Billy Gunn.
Bad
So bad. But what would my superpower be?
I
Move
have
on.
mine.
Go ahead.
I have mine.
Okay, what's your superpower?
That I could speak in tongues.
Accents, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, you turned into
She
Spears.
loves accents, but she can't do them for her
Give me
life.
a Russian.
Well, what does that guy on How I Met on the 16 Under say?
I don't remember. Something like where he's pounding his chest.
Mm.
I
What
don't.
does he say?
Mhm.
Mike, did you just...
Mhm.
I want to go to the table.
Okay, well, go ahead.
That was Russian.
I love that.
What was it?
That was Russian.
Say it again. I missed it.
I want to go to the table.
That wasn't terrible.
That wasn't bad at
That
all.
wasn't terrible.
Drew, can you give us
You get better when you drink.
your best Sofia Vergara?
It's me, Sofia Vergara.
Oh God, we were getting so off track.
I love that song.
That was Greg's impersonation of Sofia Vergara last night. He
doesn't-
became Mario for some reason.
It doesn't work. I don't
Last on the spot is you. What is your
All right,
superpower or superhuman name and superpower?
All right, how about this? I'll give it a little kickback to the show.
Okay.
I am Super Clock.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And
Can
of
you
course,
travel in time?
I can stop time.
your hero.
Oh my god, you can freeze it.
Your hero from your hero Nakamura.
Are you not
Yes.
freaking out?
And I would
I don't know why I
reveal
didn't think of
myself
that.
to Bill Gates.
Only Bill Gates.
Hold on.
Okay.
I hope this connects.
Because A, I'm sure the guy doesn't want to get any older and die, just like his best friend at Apple did.
Okay.
So
Jeez.
I
Oh my
would
God,
allow
that was
him.
morbid. That got really
Right.
sad.
I would allow him to enjoy the stuff he wanted to do for longer, as long as he promised to give me all of his money.
Okay. So. Okay. All right.
Your cape wouldn't be a cape, it'd just be the giant clock.
It would
I
just be
hope
the
you
giant
know.
clock hanging
Yeah.
on the back,
Yeah.
kind of like a reverse. What's
I
his
know
name?
you're talking about Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav, thank you.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
Let's move on to our next topic. Is topic of the week actually, and we were talking. Do you have enough to talk about New York Comic Con at all?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
what do you
Talk
mean?
about New York Comic Con.
What do you mean?
It was great.
Is that all you have to say?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it depends on what you want to know.
Well, talk about the booths that you saw. Like
There was
especially
so
if it
much-
was gaming related.
Yeah, I mean, Square Enix had their entire area set up, which was phenomenal. They had actually there was even a section. I mean, there were so many games. There was the new Resident Evil game
Okay.
that was played there, and actually
Revelations 2.
Revelations 2.
How did that
What's
look?
the name of the creator? It looked alright.
Yeah.
I wasn't big on the original Revelations, so I really didn't care too much, to be honest.
I love the
Thank you for the Twitch art.
What's his name?
Thank you.
Nakamura. No, not Nakamura.
Do you know what that brings you to?
What does that bring us to?
1,075.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
You got over 100 Twitch arts.
That's insane. That's
It's like
the most we've
100.
ever had,
It's
guys.
115
Wait,
Twitch
how
arts
about
tonight.
Twitter? Are we at 600 Twitter yet?
I don't
We'll
know.
look in a minute.
I'll go check that. Keep going. Sorry.
The creator of Resident Evil.
Shinji.
Shinji Mikami.
Thank
Yes, thank you.
He was there. He was actually signing things for people
Oh, cool.
at the booth, which was actually really awesome.
Does he speak English?
I
Or did he have a translator?
I didn't actually stand around to watch.
okay.
There was a
Alright.
huge line. The line was apparently over an hour long. There was
Wow.
also, speaking of lines that were over an hour long, there was a huge line the entire time for Oculus Rift trials, and people are loving it.
You're up to 604 followers on Twitter.
Nice. Guys, awesome. Thank you.
Greg can sit on himself.
Greg, Performanceception.
Oh my god.
Greg, we need to explain to people why Greg is a couch. When I originally
I wasn't
said
here.
Greg was coming, I accidentally referred to him as a couch. So he became the couch. Are you ready for Inception?
I don't know why I'm being.
Greg on himself.
We should have had that.
Oh my god, we should have had that set up. No, it's
Do it,
not
do
the
it.
same.
You have to.
It's not the. Oh god.
All right.
Inception.
What's happening? Bogey's in my chair. I just want to point that out.
But I have a lot of pictures of cool stuff. What's his name? The guy that does the artwork for Final Fantasy and everything.
Yoshitaka Amano,
Couch
Tetsuya
section.
Nomura.
Tetsuya Nomura.
Okay.
He had,
Couch
I even
section.
saw his actual. Remember the conceptual designs you were talking about last week?
Yeah.
For the Batman and the new Catwoman.
Yeah.
I saw those in person. They are ridiculous. They look like they could freaking kill a child. So I don't know what kid would be buying
Pointy,
these things.
very pointy
They're
all over the
so
place.
pointy all over the place. But it's so cool. I actually have a cool piece of artwork that I'm going to bring for you that I got you there.
Oh.
But so many artists. And actually the craziest thing was that there was a bigger turnout at New York than there was for San Diego.
That's really
Which is
crazy.
huge.
Yeah.
We missed the Marvel panel, which I'm kind of frustrated about. I mean, it was a huge line, so we didn't want to wait in it the whole time.
Yeah.
But they showed off Avengers 2 footage.
Oh wow.
So I'm kind of mad about that. People that are fans of Archer, one of the best shows on TV, we got to see
Love Archer.
season 6 premiere. And it
The whole
starts
thing?
off- the entire thing, yeah, the entire episode.
Oh my.
And it starts off so strong. It's so good. I love that show.
If New York Comic Con was bigger in San Diego, what that should mean is bring E3 onto the East Coast.
Right.
Come on,
Oh.
for once,
Do you
just
think
do it.
that's possible? Do you
Yeah,
think
I
it
do.
could ever happen?
They're
I do.
actually up in there's talks that they're not going to keep the venue again after another year or two.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was talking about New York Comic Con and how it was plenty big enough for E3.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
Colin Moriarty
there's-
and
yeah.
Greg Miller were talking about that.
It's so big. The entire venue, like to walk from one end to the other, was at least, especially with the crowd, it took us a half hour.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It was nuts.
That's ridiculous.
I would love to have E3 in New York. Could you imagine? Oh man, being able to go to that every year.
You guys could come to my hometown.
We could sleep over at Greg's house.
Oh my
We can sleep on the Greg.
Sleep
on
on the
sleep
Greg.
on my Gregs.
Yeah.
I have so many Gregs in my basement.
That's
including
amazing.
myself.
All right,
There's
Let's get into topic of the week because we're running a little behind.
I'm so excited for this.
No, it's only 12 to 6.
Let's talk about the evolution of the review scale. We've had a few games in the recent months, specifically Destiny, Drive Club, Alien Isolation, Evil Within, all getting reviews that are pretty mixed in comparison to what we're used to, especially for what would be considered AAA titles. Destiny especially surprised people by getting a lot of 7s. Everyone thought that was going to be AAA, 9+, all over the place.
And there's a lot of people in the room that are going to back up the 7s.
Yeah, for sure. Evil Within was pretty mixed. Alien Isolation was especially mixed. Drive Club was mixed, and that partially might have been due to server issues. Yeah. But the question is, are we having a kind of depressing year for gaming as far as quality, or is the review scale finally being utilized the way it is meant to be utilized? Not the 7 to 10 that we've been used to for the last 12 years, but finally starting to use a little bit more of that. Maybe 5 to 10, maybe 3 to 10. But that's the question, is if we are starting to get to that point, we need to adapt to that.
For sure.
Because so many people look at a 7 and they still think, that's not good.
Yeah.
Especially for a AAA title, when it says right next to it, 7 means good.
It is a good, actually.
Yeah, so that's what I want to talk about tonight. And I want to take calls. Guys, we're going to open up Skype right now. Kristen will put it up on the screen.
It's in the room.
If you played Evil Within, if you played Destiny, what do you guys think? Do you think the review scale is evolving with the medium, or do you think that this year has just been a kind of a low year for gaming?
Especially if you've played the Evil Within. I really want to know how people like that game.
Yeah.
A lot.
My phone's frozen. I can't do it.
Okay, I will do it.
I am not having good luck with technology tonight.
Yeah, you really aren't.
My phone is frozen.
But at least you're feeling good. I mean,
the ID is the Level Up Show spelled exactly how it sounds, guys. No spaces.
I put it in the chat.
Greg, move on.
again.
Yes, masters.
And I'm on my way to posting
what you guys don't see is they whip me before and after the show. That's why I'm here. My stripper name is Shirley Virga.
Virga.
Oh, is that how you would pronounce that?
Shirley Virga.
That's crazy.
1 second, guys. I'll put the banner up in a moment. Just connecting to the PS4.
Guys, don't be nervous to call. We're literally normal people.
Nervous to call.
Everyone keeps saying that.
Why are you nervous? We're just a bunch of guys.
It's not like Mike can hate you.
3 guys, 1
Skype, as much as he wants to hit me. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
I'll be ready.
I'll be ready. All right.
What the heck was that?
There we go. And also,
again.
there's the Skype ID, and let's take this call from Derek. Dirk.
Heyo.
Heyo.
I need to turn up this volume again.
No, I think you're good.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Did you change your shirt?
So review scales. No, still same shirt, dude. Sorry.
Costume changes.
Hold on a second, Derek.
Okay.
We're kind of buffering for a second here. We're buffering. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good.
Zooming in, add dramatic
All right. I don't like reviews at all. Like, review scales, I think, should just be thrown out.
Not going to happen.
Because
I don't think. I mean, the review sites rely on scores to drive people to the site.
Overall, that's never going to happen. I know that.
But you enjoy the content of the review.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but, yeah, dude, like, the only thing I see for review is to confirm your buy. Like, if you hear that a game's good, that you're planning to get, you're just gonna buy that right out the box. So you're gonna be like, okay, this confirms my feeling, this confirms my feeling.
So you want like a buy, rent, pass system?
With, like, Evil Within, it's just not my kind of game. What?
You want like a buy, rent, pass? A buy, rent, pass system? Is that what you want?
No, because it's all personal preference at the end of the day.
True.
I mean, Ryan McCaffrey did not do a good, in my opinion, job of his review, because I think he took that way too serious with Alien Isolation and put it on hard and kind of backfired.
Yeah, you might be right.
I agree
there
with
were
him.
people that told him to play it on hard. I think even the developer themselves said it's probably better on hard, so that's the way he played it. But it was too difficult for him, and it might have affected his enjoyment of the game.
Well, that's because it's Ryan.
Or because it's Ryan. He didn't like the random he didn't really like the randomized alien when we just had a call earlier from, I think, Twisted, who said that was his favorite part of the whole game, was how random the alien was.
Yeah.
So, opinions be opinions, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because I love when people take the same path back and forth.
Yeah, but I understand the hatred for scores. It brings everything just to that head. Everyone, that's all they care about. They go on Metacritic. They want to see the average. You know, we've got like developers having contractual things now where it's like if it gets above a 90, you get $500,000 more dollars. Like, it's crazy how important the score has become. Which this must be really pissing off potentially like developers that they're starting to use the full scale. Gamergate might be pushing that, especially. And they're like, oh damn, now it's even harder to get our bonus.
Well, you kind of brought up a good point. And that's actually
I know.
something you brought up.
I know.
We're having a bad connection with Derek right now.
I don't know why.
Yeah. We usually have a good connection with Derek.
He just really wants to
Alright. Derek, I'm sorry, man. We're going to have to let you go.
What happened?
Don't know what happened. Sorry. I feel so bad.
Right.
Derek's like one of our best callers. Okay.
Is it him again?
I don't know. Okay, let's try it out. Hey, Ryan, you are on the Level Up Show. How you doing?
Hey, Ryan.
Oh, he's on the delay.
Hey, you might be a little bit on a delay. Just make sure you're listening to the Skype and not to the TV.
Yeah, no problem, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, welcome to the show, man. What do you want to talk about tonight?
I just want to talk about the games and all that there, you know?
Like, which one, bud?
Which one specifically do you want to talk about, Ryan?
FIFA 15.
FIFA. Okay.
Apparently it got great reviews for this year. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet myself, although I do anticipate playing it. I do like trying to try them out. I've always been a big soccer fan, especially FIFA.
Sold very well.
Yeah,
obviously.
My older brother is loving this.
Number 3, I think, on the NPD
what
this
is
month.
he like about this one? Like, have you talked to him?
He hasn't played the game in 2 years, so I bet you a lot of stuff is new. But he just said the announcer's 10 times better, which he used to just turn off completely. The matchmaking and setting up online games is 10 times better. Playing with your friends co-op, he said even local co-op is.
I'm calling from Northern Ireland here.
Ireland, is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm calling from Northern Ireland. Yeah, Ireland here.
That's very cool, man. Thank you so much for stopping into our show. It's always cool. We can, like, scratch another country off the list now.
Right.
We should make, like, a map and put a pin in each country that comes from.
You're a big FIFA fan, huh?
Star?
Uh-oh.
No!
Ryan, you still there?
Yeah, I love FIFA soda, you know?
Okay. What was I going to say? Damn, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I'm still here, yeah.
I was going to say something about FIFA 15. I just completely lost my train of thought. I can't remember.
What were some of the changes that they made that you were a fan of? Like, what's something that's really big for you this year? Have you played it yet?
Here, I'm gonna head on here.
What happened?
I'm not sure. What's happening? Never mind. I don't know. It might be our connection right now. I'm not sure. Or it might be that he's from Ireland. I'm not sure.
Nobody's saying anything.
Yeah, our stream's running fine, right?
Yeah, nobody's saying anything.
All right. Sorry, Ryan. It's cool to have another guy or country to scratch off the list.
Yeah.
Ireland now. So that's cool.
But back to the whole review thing.
Yeah.
When you actually started talking about Gamergate a little bit, and if we were wondering if it kind of played into it.
Yeah, played a role in reviews.
And I have to imagine it did. It must be very coincidental that all of a sudden, as soon as these issues started arising not issues, but these...
Get a lot of calls.
Oh my god.
Let's take it. Let's take a call from Josh.
Is this the guy that...
And Joey, too. We'll call Joey back.
Joey, we'll call you back in a second, bud.
It's Josh the one that put us on hold.
Hey, Josh, can you hear us?
Hey.
Just gotta lower your volume a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Awesome.
Welcome to the show, Josh. Thank you so much for calling in. What do you want to talk about?
He has a camera.
Hey, thanks, guys. I just want to say that you guys are doing an amazing job tonight, by the way. I would like to get an update on H1Z1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely.
I actually haven't heard anything
Since that announcement, right? We had the announcement.
They've come out with other things about it, other stuff. They had that whole 24-hour stream plus some news that they released after that.
Yeah.
But for the last about 2 months, it's been very quiet.
Yeah.
Very quiet. And I think, honestly, it's just they're just putting a lot of work into it. Instead of announcing things, I think SEN is kind of taking some smart cues from other companies and not talking about their game at all until they have something legitimately worth showing off.
I don't think they should have announced it, to be honest with you, because to go on, I think it was E3 stage and announce H1Z1 for PS4 and had absolutely no footage
for
Yeah,
PS4.
I agree.
PC.
No, it's coming to PS4 as well. H1.
Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry.
Wasn't that one of the things that was announced
sorry,
at E3? I'm pretty sure. It was just everyone was like, why did they just announce this if they're not going to show footage? That seems really bizarre.
Right.
This must be really, really early for this to happen. So it's kind of surprising, but they're kind of showing PC footage more and more as time goes along. I wonder how far away the PS4 version is.
I would say it's at least a year behind.
Yeah.
A year behind the PC version?
I would think so, yeah. I would think it's a year behind, too.
I don't know.
I just want to know how it's going to do with against other games like DayZ. Because everybody's big on DayZ.
That was the last update I personally heard from it. There's an article on IGN. If you just search H1Z1, the developers were talking about how it's going to differ from DayZ. They got asked questions specifically about how it's going to differ from that. So if you go look up that article, they have a bunch of questions.
Yeah, and there's a lot of features that they're adding to it, as well as like social connectivity and stuff that they're putting onto it. Where how you can join games, how your character never dies, stuff like that. And that's actually what is really keeping me into it. Is that you're really going to need to find people that you can. You're not playing; they're going to help take care of you.
Yeah.
I mean, your character's strong, but you're not that strong. It's like AI.
This off-branch genre of this like MMO zombie style game is kind of taking off now, especially with DayZ and H1Z1. And I think we're going to see more and more of it going forward because the zombie genre got so saturated that they're trying to figure out ways to freshen it up. And this is their solution right now: is make it open world, make it massively multiplayer, where you're not even just worried about just the zombies, you're worried about the humans too. You know, like robbing you, all these different kind of things.
Guys, hold on with the Skype calls.
Yeah, we're getting so many Skype calls right now. But yeah, I think it's cool. Not for me, to be honest with you. It's not a game I'm really looking forward to.
Do you think you'll give it a shot at all?
I honestly don't. It's not my kind of game.
I think I'm gonna try it.
Are you thinking of trying it out, Josh?
Yeah, I definitely want to try it out. I've played a little bit of DayZ.
How'd you like that?
I mean, you got to be patient, but other than that, I feel like those survival games can really work out to be pretty good.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, definitely. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited.
Even Yasha in the chat room said that the last announcement he heard is that it's supposedly going to be free to play when it launches.
Free to play when it launches.
Yeah, no, there's an early access, but it is a free to play game.
That's so cool.
It is cool. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see. PC will be the starting reviews, I guess, and then we can start getting excited if that does well for PS4 at least. Thank you so much for calling in, Josh.
Great call.
Thanks for having me, guys.
See ya.
Bye, man.
Don't answer, Andrew.
Okay.
Go get it, Craig.
Oh, we got a surprise, guys. Hold on 1 second.
I get to reveal
I'm
it.
gonna mute this for a second while we.
Go back to. Oh, okay.
We're gonna put a little surprise up for you guys.
Oh my God, where is he going?
Ryan McGear just put a question mark. Sorry, Ryan, we lost connection with you earlier. I'm not sure what was happening there. We're getting calls from Dustin, from Fabian. We're getting so many calls right now, guys. Just hold on 1 second. We just want to show something off.
Do you guys know what time it is?
What time is it?
What time is it?
Adventure time? Oh, no.
It's back!
It doesn't look nearly as big as it used to.
It doesn't look as big, yeah!
Do I
It
put
really
it in
doesn't
the back?
look that big anymore.
Do I hold it in the back?
I guess.
You guys keep going, I'm good.
Okay.
Cool. Do you want to take another call?
Let's go to, I think, Dustin. Dustin's been trying to get through for a while. No.
I am not pregnant.
I hope you guys would tell me.
I'm gonna call Dustin back right now.
Accept this friend request first.
Oh, sorry. Can you take down the banner?
Hey, Dustin, you are on the Level Up Show.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Doing great. Thanks for calling in.
Hey, no problem, man. This is probably like the third or fourth time I've been watching you guys, and I figured you touched on a topic I really wanted to discuss, and that is the PS4 firmware 2 update.
Nice. Awesome. So what are you most excited about?
Well, what I'm most excited about is that my PS4 will finally be able to have the capabilities my PS3's had since 2011.
Oh, I know, man. I know. It's so depressing. Yeah, because PS3 obviously is now still the media powerhouse that it's always been with DLNA servers, MP3 playback, video playback, all that good stuff, and we're finally just getting MP3 playback on PS4, but none of the other stuff. We still don't have video, we still don't have DLNA, and the worst part of it all is MP3 is still not what we want it to be. You have to have the USB drive plugged into the system at all times to get it to work, so it's one step forward. I want to say 2 steps back, but it's not quite to where it needs to be just yet.
Half step.
It's like a half step,
I think they're taking a pretty big step towards giving gamers what they've been screaming for and trying to compete with the whole Xbox One platform.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm PlayStation hardcore till I die. I've owned PlayStation ever since the One. I've got my PlayStation 1 and my PlayStation 2 hanging on my wall along with their boxes. Like, I'll buy a PlayStation 5 when it comes out.
Yeah.
It's just a better platform, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think gaming-wise, I think most people agree with that right now. It's just Xbox is really, they've been doing really well with the consistent monthly updates that actually are adding considerable features to the OS, and because of that, it's making PS4 look a little bad in comparison.
I'm not trying to cut you off, but dude looks like the whitest Flavor Flav in the background right now.
It's funny because that's actually a kickback to our old area.
Yeah, we used to have this big clock on our original Level Up Show studio, so that's why Greg's holding that up right now.
I think I can die happy now, thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No problem, guys. Keep up the good work, and I'll be watching, so keep it up.
Awesome. All right, thank you so much for calling in.
No problem, man.
He looks like the clock from Beauty and the Beast.
Let's call back another Dustin. We're getting a Dustin Davey.
The clock has arms. This is the greatest thing ever.
All
Andrew,
right.
you've seen this.
Dustin, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Nice. You are on the Level Up Show. Thank you so much for calling in. What do you want to talk about?
Sorry, what was that? My volume was down.
No problem. We just want to know what you want to talk about this evening.
Kingdom Hearts.
Nice.
Ooh.
Kingdom Hearts.
2.5 or 3?
3 all the way.
All right, there we go. What are you excited for?
So, yeah, no, that's good. So what is it that's getting you most excited for Kingdom Hearts?
Me excited?
I love the
everything from story to the new graphics.
Potential worlds.
Let me give you the question I want to know most by everybody that is a fan of Kingdom Hearts. What world that has previously not been in any other game would you like to see come to 3?
Another world? Disney World?
Yeah. Or go Pixar if you want to go that direction.
Disney, Pixar, Marvel, LucasArts now, they own the world.
No Star Wars.
No Star Wars.
No Star Wars.
Thank you. Me and you are on the same
You don't want to see a lightsaber Keyblade, man?
Yes, but not world.
You can make something similar to it, but don't call it Star Wars.
I don't even want a lightsaber Keyblade. I want to be in the gummy ship and do the trench run to the Death Star.
That would actually be pretty sweet.
Are we losing them? No.
I think we're getting like DDoS basically by so many people.
I spent 20 hours on building a
guys. Please, if we're on a Skype call, don't be calling in.
Yeah, you're causing the Skype calls to like go slow by calling in over top of them. So please stop calling in.
Not you.
You're fine. Sorry, Dustin. Here's another thing for you.
This is crazy.
But okay, well, you still haven't heard for sure. Disney World. It could be Pixar too. What Disney or Pixar world do you really want to see in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Make the right choice.
I'm gonna pick. They could probably add. That's a hard question.
I know it is. It really is a hard question.
Could be a good choice, but it'd have to be done.
Okay, let's go with us. What would be your choice?
So I actually thought of something creative. Actually, instead of doing an actual world itself, make up an entire new world called the Princess Kingdom, and bring in this whole heroine area where it's all the princesses that you team up with, and you get to choose and you get to fight with them.
That's kind of like Hollow Bastion.
I was just gonna say that the 7 Princesses of Heart.
Yeah, that's kind of like Hollow Bastion.
Yeah,
a
but
little
this
bit.
all right.
I understand what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. Like a world where they're not held captive.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know.
Jasmine can kiss some butt for once.
Yeah. For
Make
me,
the guys be held captive.
Yeah.
Oh man, what hasn't been done yet from the classic Disney?
Oh, that's what we're going.
Snow
with?
White.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we go away from all the princesses being combined, I think Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs would be pretty cool. That would be definitely a good land to have in there. Did we ever have? We had Monstro, but I would like Pinocchio. Like not Monstro, no Inside the Whale. Like a pure Pinocchio land would be pretty cool as well. I
You
think.
can go to Pinocchio and meet the fox and all that, have that kind of
That'd be
story.
sick, actually.
Oh, Fox and the Hound.
That would be amazing.
Such an underrated and depressing Disney movie.
No, it's good. It's
If we're
good.
going with that, I want friggin' Herbie.
Herbie? No.
I feel like Fox and the Hound would be a better summon.
Yeah, that would be good. Right?
That would be
And
sick.
Herbie would be a great summon too.
Yeah.
That would be a weird
He
He releases all the magic MP bubbles.
Another question for you. What's going on with your room, man? You got a sword? You got lights? What's going on?
What sword are you rocking?
What? Oh, it's just
early Templar kind of sword, you know?
What? I'm sorry. What is it exactly?
It's like an early Templar kind of thing. It has
I thought I saw the Templar.
Pretty cool.
Very cool. I've got a few swords myself. I've got Needle from Game of Thrones over there.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, very cool. We got so much more in this room than you guys can see, unfortunately. But that's an awesome collectible that you got there, man.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna move on to another couple calls. Thank you so much for calling in, Dustin.
Bye, Dustin. We love you.
See you later.
Can I ask something real quick or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So we were just joking that, Greg has all the time in the world.
I do.
Literally. So we could turn back time or turn his time forward.
If I could turn back time.
So I said I would be hilarious to go back to Greg's first moment of puberty.
Let's see what this guy's all about.
You don't want to
When he first realized he was in puberty.
All right, let me say off the bat, Fabian, you've been essentially trolling our Skype calls, so we're gonna call you back and see what you're all about.
But I'm not happy about it.
But we're not happy about
When you
it.
first discovered.
All right, let's not bombard this guy here, though.
No, I'm just gonna keep calling him back.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna anti-tarot market him.
I don't ever want to leave. I'm so happy.
Put it down and sit down.
His call isn't even gonna work now.
He's not gonna answer.
He didn't
Are you
answer.
kidding?
All right, Fabian, you are not a good person.
Yeah, you're not.
All right,
You're
Matt,
with-
you are on the Level Up Show. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing, guys?
Love your
Good,
headset.
man.
First off, very cool headset.
Is that the gold?
Love it. Actually, no. This is a skull candy that I just picked up. Actually.
Nice.
Very nice. What do you want to talk about tonight, Mac?
Well, one thing that I was thinking about when you guys were bringing up H1Z1 and DayZ and everything is they've got the DayZ port coming out for PS4, but there hasn't been any news about it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about earlier. Is why would they announce the game with no footage
Nothing.
and then have nothing in the coming months afterwards? It seems really bizarre. Do you think that it's a long ways out?
Well, but the thing is, so many games being pushed back is how can they even put it in the lineup as of right now and even announce it to begin with?
Yeah, exactly. It's like so many people are delaying, so many people are not staying true to their original announcement date. These developers look at other developers and they try and see what the release date schedule is moving forward, and they try and pick a point in time that they feel like they're going to be good with. But with so many things jumping around all over the place, you're right. It's like, how do these guys choose? They don't know what a successful time will be from a business perspective. So maybe that's why. That's a good point from Mac there. That maybe they just want to wait and try and figure out where the groundwork's being laid for other developers. But
That's actually really
smart, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I've played DayZ on my desktop, endlessly. But I'm the console guy,
Yeah.
Got 2 PS4s, so I mean.
Wow.
You got 2 PS4s. Very nice.
Are you getting PS TV?
Yes, actually, I have to still go up and pick it up from GameStop actually tomorrow, probably.
Nice. What's your most excited feature for that?
Probably, I still have PS Vita games left over after I unfortunately broke my PS Vita, so being able to play those.
Yeah, they've got a pretty good.
I was just going to
support.
say, before you get really, really excited, go check the compatibility list, because there's a lot of games that they knocked off of there.
Yeah, there is, for sure. But they might be adding them back in the future.
I hope so. I hope
Hopefully.
they patch it.
Yeah, definitely. Mac, we got to move on. We're just about done with the show. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks, Mac.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
You too.
As well, man.
Super nice call.
I do want to call Phil back.
Yeah.
Phil will be our last call tonight, guys. Please, no more calls. Phil's been trying to get through for a while, though.
Thank God it was getting buggy.
Yeah. We probably bottomed mostly out.
No, you're
No,
we're
we're
at
at
300 still.
Oh. Phil, welcome to the Level Up Show. How you doing?
We hit 2.
Hey, how's it going? How you guys doing?
Doing great. What do you want to talk about tonight?
Yeah, actually, I just want to talk to you guys about what do you think about GTA 5 for the next gen?
I'm most excited, I think, here because I'm the one who hasn't played it yet. I mean, Greg, have you played it?
I played it, yeah.
Okay, you played it. I'm the only one that hasn't. I skipped over it. I was busy with Last of Us and a few other games at the time, and I always knew, I was like, it's going to come to PS4. It has to.
Yeah.
It has to come, and I'm happy I waited because now I get to play it with better graphics, first-person mode, radio stations, just all these cool new
To be
features.
honest, I'm so jealous of you.
Yeah, I get to play it fresh without knowing anything. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was wondering, you got think about like the gameplay? Is it supposed to be better, like the bit rate or anything? It's like I heard there's supposed to be more vehicles, like that can show up and see farther in the maps and stuff. Or if anything else is going to change?
Yeah, I mean they're completely utilizing every processing power of both new systems.
Yeah.
And this is going to improve not only the way that everything looks, but how many things can actually appear on the screen at once.
Yeah, just because it's porting over to next gen doesn't mean they can automatically up it to 60 frames per second. It might have been designed around 30, and they might just be locking it at 30 now with absolutely no frame rate hitches whatsoever. It probably will hit that 1080p. I'm not sure on that. Don't keep my word on that one. I haven't heard anything on resolution, but I imagine it'll probably be 1080p, 30 frames per second. Very smooth gunplay, no frame rate hitches, bigger draw distances.
Especially with the first person mode now, like it has crazy.
They're adding wildlife, they're adding foliage, they're
I
adding
wasn't
all
going to
these
get it,
different
but I'm probably going to get it again.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I'm so excited for it. So I'm going to stream it when it comes out next month.
I can't wait. I can't wait for it to come out for the PS4. It's going to be awesome.
Definitely. Phil, we're wrapping up the show. Thanks for being our final call, man.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, you guys are awesome. I really enjoy watching you guys' show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hope to have you back soon.
We love you, Philip.
We had a lot of first-time viewers tonight.
Yeah, okay, guys. Is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay, sorry. Phil, see you later, man.
It's all good.
I thought that was him. Okay, I'm going to shut Skype off, hopefully, and mute it. I exit out. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, guys, Skype's over. No more calls, please. Wow. Just okay. I didn't. I have to go. I have to go into it. I'm gonna try this guy one more time. Fabian. Let's see if he answers this time. He probably is.
I'm
Do you
gonna
think it's
dream
Fabian or
about that
Fabian?
sound.
Fabian.
Can we call him
Fabian? Fabian.
Rick the Cheese Bauer.
Fabian, whatever your name is, you're finally through to the Level Up Show. What do you so willingly want to discuss with us?
Hello?
What do you want to discuss with us, Fabian?
Oh, yes, hi. I want to talk about FIFA 15. FIFA 15.
Where are you from, first of all, Fabian?
Yes, I'm from Germany.
Probably big FIFA fan over there, I'm sure, right?
Right.
Big soccer guys. I should call it football, I'm sorry, probably.
Soccer. With you and your
Are
stupid
you
American.
still on?
I'm still a dumb American, I'm sorry.
Okay.
FIFA 15 just came out. It did really well in the NPD results. It made like number 3. How do you like it so far if you've played it?
Oh, sorry, can you repeat this?
Have you played it yet?
Oh, yes, I think
What?
Was that a hyena?
Was it worth it? Was it worth it for that?
I just hope he's
I don't
not
think that was a
possessed.
It sounds like it was a troll to me, the way they're laughing at the end there.
I don't think it was a troll. I feel like it was a demon towards the end. That got a little cray.
Alright, that was a good way to end the show.
I guess.
Sound like a hyena.
Wow. Okay, this was an insane night. What are we at Twitch heart wise?
Twitch hearts are at 1,081.
That's nuts.
We had 120 Twitch hearts tonight.
Yes.
I was just gonna say it's 121 total.
That's unbelievable. Let's acknowledge a bunch at the end here. We got Warlock, Brody, Biogenic, Michael the Tank, Jorge, 7790, Reese Hauser, Gorilla maybe, the G Taking. We also have Freeman, the Scary Skittle, Maverick, Joan Anthony, Kermit the Frog, Kermie, Prone Squid, Sabi, Killer Rush. Oh man, the list goes on and on. I'm sorry, Cool Casual Gamer, we can't take the call. We got to end up. And that's about it for tonight. Thank you so much.
Guys, everybody, that was huge.
Guys, can we all do the wave? Starting with Greg.
Okay, wave. Woo! Thank you for our 4-part wave. Okay, guys, thank you so much. 120 hit Twitch hearts tonight. Keep them coming if you haven't already. We are the Level Up Show. We are a gaming dedicated talk show. Thank you. There's a Twitch heart. We are a gaming dedicated talk show on every Thursday and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So if you would like to check out the show moving forward, if you want to get notified when we go live, just go on twitch.tv/the Level Up Show and heart us. you will get notified every time, whether it's big shows, mini shows, game streams, does not matter. So please do that. Also, go on Twitter at the Level Up Show, level spelled LVL, and follow.
As you're saying that, I'm putting
He's putting it in there. Go on Facebook at facebook.com/the Level Up Show. Greg will put it in there.
It's right there.
And like us, go on youtube.com/the Level Up Show, level spelled LVL. We're
right
very
there.
active on YouTube right now. We're putting all of our streams, all of our game streams, all up there. We divide it up into mini segments for you to watch. So please subscribe. We're really pushing that right now. And finally, if you really enjoyed the show tonight, go on streamtip.com/T/the Level Up Show. You can donate to us if you want to. Obviously, you don't need to. If it was a cent, we would appreciate it so much. So please do that if you can. And then finally, on PSN, I am Drew M1788. Mike is Noob Guru. We have many PSN friend requests. We will add them after the show. One more thing I want to say real quick. Extra Life.
Yes.
Please, everybody, it's not even a week away. It's 6 days away. Next Saturday, the 25th, at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, we will be starting and streaming for 24 hours straight. Non-stop game talk shows, special guests, callers, anything you can imagine. We're going to be doing it next Saturday, to raise as much money as possible for Children's Miracle Network hospitals all around the United States. We are playing specifically for Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. We've already raised several $100s. Henry donated $10 tonight. Thank you so much, Henry. Anybody else who wants to help out in that cause, it's a great cause. All proceeds go towards the children, tax deductible, all that good stuff. So go on the link that Greg has provided in the chat room. Donate if you can. We would really appreciate it. But the big thing is mark your calendars. 25th, as I was saying, be there at any point during our
Be square
at any point during the 24 hours. Join us and help us raise as much money as possible. That's about it. Twitch Hearts.
Guys, thank you to Boone Davey, Elliot 197, Tobias 13, ASAP Ice, I like to think I lift, and Surfer for your last minute Twitch Hearts.
And we cannot forget to thank our special guest, Greg Virga.
Yes,
all the way from NYC.
Have a great weekend. No, go home.
Wowzers, that took a turn, didn't it?
We love Greg.
I'm so proud of all of you, and I love you all, and you all deserve this more than anything. Twitch partners, consistently 400 people viewing tonight for an hour. You know how crazy that is?
This was our best night ever.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. I love you all more than my life. I just want to die. Hashtag loving it.
I covered it all. Hashtag hardest on Twitch.
Guys, we're now above 1,000. Celebration.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Guys, that's it for us. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to heart us if you haven't already. Here is our intro for y'all.
We should have played the Power Rangers.
I want smoke. I want this smoke to come out. So it's like gasoline.
I want to cry.
What?
Everyone should come to
Thank you so much, guys.
I love you all. Couchberg, I want to have your baby.
Couchberg?
Oh,
gotta go find a level up.
Thank you for the Twitch Heart.
I'll get it.
Oh, it's me.
Level up! Level up! Thank you so much, guys. Biggest night ever. Thanks to you. Come back next Thursday, next Sunday, or next Saturday. I'm sorry. Next Saturday for Extra Life. We will be here 24 hours straight.